honey.
Yep.
Hello and welcome to Popcast, the first episode of the Population 1 podcast. There we go. I'm joined here today with the lovely Radfoxvr. Let's just zoom in on her.
Hi.
Yep. We also have my co-host for this season of Popcast, the one and only Grand Banana, Pink Ponage.
Hello,
Grand Banana,
In fact,
how are
you know
you?
what?
I'm a banana.
Look, Pink, here, this is for you.
Whoa! Where'd you get that? I'm a banana. I got a grand banana thing here, darn. I'm gonna do my pop one eat.
we will be able to show you lots of pretty cool stuff. Fox, do you want to just move into duo
Mhm.
mode?
Yep.
There we go. Well, I just get into here. Boom, so we can see all of us. So the idea of Popcast is basically to talk all things Population 1, about things you enjoy about the game, strategies you use, upcoming news, other people in the community. You know, we just get to talk about them. They don't even know it. So that'll be fun. We also do have quite a cool feature here in that I can show you clips. So we will be dissecting some clips for your viewing pleasure. Currently, we're watching Radfox's stream on the big screen, but you know, we'll
that's
be
what I
putting
was
on
wondering.
other stuff.
What is that?
Yeah, we'll be putting on other stuff. It's like Streamception right now. So that is what we have set up in here. We do have both Radfox and my chat set up. Pap, thanks so much for stopping by. And so we'll kind of get into it then.
I can hear your fan still, Radfox.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. I cannot hear it
You
myself.
must be warm.
That's all.
You must
That's
be
all.
warm.
The hottest
Awesome.
week of the month.
That avatar is making me warm.
I'll just put this banana down here.
Yeah, start peeling myself here.
Yeah. So I mean, let's just bless our guests with a bit of love first.
What?
Yeah.
No one handed me a love gun.
No. Do you really want a love gun? There you go.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Oh my god. It's fun.
Have a love gun. Okay, so now we can all love each other equally. So let's get into this. We talked like a little bit earlier about sort of stuff we'd like to talk about. If you guys don't know, Radfox and Pink are an amazing duo they just absolutely ripped Ice Tier in mixed doubles to shreds. And we thought maybe we'd discuss some of their strategies for playing as a duo and team chemistry, I guess. Team chemistry?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Team chemistry.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I've been playing with so many people, even in the season arc, but like in so many different leagues, and like, it's interesting. Like chemistry makes up for skill, so much, and it also can hurt your team's overall skill. What do I mean by that? Like sometimes even if you play with some of the best players in the world, like and you might just not jive, you might not groove together. But if you find those people that you just work together really well with, like I found the Fox, she, for example, like one of the best female oppers in the game, right? And I don't op anymore these days. Thankfully, she has made me able to retire the op so I can do other things. So I'm able to do other things while she ops, and yeah, it works out really well. Chemistry is a big deal.
Awesome. Well, I do actually have a video of yours, I believe, that is some of your performance in mixed doubles. So why don't we just watch that and talk people through it? So let me just get
That's
that playing
exciting.
here. And we'll just go over
This is the
screen.
first movie we watch in your studio together. This
Yes,
is great.
it is. So,
Oh my god.
wait, are we at the end of this? Oh, it's probably because I watched
This is
it
not
earlier.
mixed double, or is it mixed doubles? That's neutral, no?
Your guys' strategy is awesome because you
Yeah.
the best female.
Oh,
watching
that's
it.
that clip.
Little bit of warm up, it looks like, yeah. Hey, here's a tip for everyone watching: warm up before you play every day. Honestly, makes a big difference. Like, go
Absolutely.
do custom rounds, go to the shooting range, right?
Go. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, I think like warming up is something that it's amazingly underrated. Just like
That's big
20
doubles,
minutes in the
yes.
training range
Mhm.
is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been like lately I go to the training park every day. It's been like half an hour, sometimes like 35 minutes there. Today we just spent 10 minutes. It was alright. Lobbies weren't difficult, so it was alright. Lobbies were warm up, but when it's too hard, yeah, you want to spend like half an hour in the park and then like 20 minutes in TDM for you. Yeah, especially
That's
if
how
you don't
get
have
better,
the.
too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's what.
Like I could equivalent 20 minutes in the training park to like 1 week of play, like 4 hours every day. Like I feel like if you spend 20 minutes, you're gonna get better than playing an entire week of just normal games. Is what I'm saying.
I'm in danger.
Practice rooms, big deal.
Especially just for gun skill. I mean, that's something I'm terrible at. My aim is just garbage compared to like everyone else that I'm playing against. So you know, I do try and go to the gun range. I turn my motion dampening way down just so that I can, if I can control the recoil with like 0 motion dampening, and then whenever I turn it up to 100 again, I feel amazing.
I saw you do that, and that was interesting. Yeah, I've never heard anyone do that before. That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, like once you can peak one-handed with 0 motion dampening, I guess it makes. I suppose it's a focus thing. I feel like I'm focusing more on hitting the shots, and then especially with like op. If I'm doing op with 0 motion dampening, it goes everywhere, so I have to really be focused.
Awesome.
So
this is
let's
against
just-
Orzo right here in this clip. Holy moly! Yeah, this is Orzo and Neeks were fighting. They won last season. Oh, not the season before last season.
Okay, so you see like lots
this
of really
was a
nice defensive builds and stuff, and just holding that peak makes.
Yeah, Orzo and Neeks. Yeah, this
Here
is
goes the sword kill. Pink screaming.
Oh yeah. Is it? No, not right here.
You were just
Soon,
screaming.
soon,
I mean,
maybe.
you were just screaming. Yeah, you were pursuing.
Always screaming. Metro though is all about the close range. I think.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, we always roll the low ground in Metropolis, and it's worked out every season.
That's interesting. I mean, normally I'm always sort of sitting high, but if you're good at close range, yeah, down in the low ground actually works really well.
Yeah, well, I like to set up traps. Like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The spider web. Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
here, like,
plenty of
it's
ways
like if
to
they're
get
gonna
away.
charge you, I'm gonna sword them, right? As long as you're holding a sword, like you're safe. Like I was like, come on, a sword, you know, we got a sword.
Well, sometimes they just hear sword and
Speaking-
they don't want to come inside.
Yeah.
Speaking of
they hear
swords-
it, they ain't gonna charge you.
My favorite thing in the game right now is your war cry pink. Whenever you're using a sword.
The Ki, yes.
Yeah, just channeling the
Poppy
ancient
is
power
trading
inside.
me. Yo, Poppy. Too good with the sword.
There was no guns.
Yeah.
This was our craziest game
Wait,
of the
this
whole
is
lobby.
this is my favorite part where you say he's on top, right? wait for it. I
on
love
top.
this part.
by AK bid. And she falls to pink from behind. AKM. Now,
I totally
AKM
stole that,
Destiny's
it looks
down.
like.
Yeah.
All the zone grenades going off. That's something you see a lot of actually in mixed doubles. Zone
Sword.
grenade in Metropolis.
One tap.
One
Yeah,
tap.
you said he's usually just one tap.
One tap.
Yeah.
I saw the 75 on my screen. I swear I saw the 75. I've heard people say that though, like you sword someone and they see damage, but it like didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of those no red.
It happens to
things,
me
no
a lot.
registers.
But AK bitch says fuck no with that peanut.
I'm sitting there like I've just
Yeah,
hit him
both
3
of them.
times with a sword and they're not dead.
Radfox got away. Playing
Lag can mess you up too, there.
Pink playing aggressive.
Yeah.
Radfox was playing that.
This was our last game of the season and the craziest game I think we had all
Yeah,
season
10
except maybe
kills.
one other game. Yeah, it was a crazy amount of kills. In duos, 10 is like 20 in like normal squads.
Mhm.
Boom, they're ready to fucking bounce.
Yeah, but we had some major contenders in this lobby too, Orzo and Neeks particular, and yeah, it was crazy. Is this the one where we ended up like second place because it was crazy at the end? No.
I think
Oh,
yeah.
it
This is like
Is it?
Come here. I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh my
I don't
god, is
remember.
that this the one? I think this is it. This one's crazy. If that.
It's
This
the
is the one
last
we
game
got,
of the
like,
season.
we
Oh,
got,
the
like,
second
prize
place. Yeah,
money
second
for, isn't
place.
it?
We traded. Where we traded, yes.
Is this it?
Oh.
Yeah, this is that game.
We got prize money for this
Crazy.
because
Yes,
of how
we got
crazy it was.
prize
yeah.
money for the end of this clip. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a little bit here.
If you guys
Yeah, but,
aren't
I like the
familiar
logo.
with, yeah, if there's people out there that aren't familiar with Mixed Doubles League, it's run by like Sky Candy and Hot Mess Mom and Leave No Soup, who also does it as well, Shoutcasting. They run a really nice tight ship over there. Sky Candy's got an amazing scoring bot spectator thing that automatically records scores and a lot of interesting stats. So if you guys know someone of the opposite sex that wants to play with you in mixed, actually I also believe two ladies can also play together.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to get involved, find mixed doubles on the Discord servers. Oh, find the Discord server. Yeah, that's it. English. English is my first language, but it doesn't feel like it sometimes.
It's my favorite league.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it's really
favorite
fun.
league.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a question. When do you guys season start back up? I don't understand. Like when the next season starts? It starts this Sunday. Yep. So we'll be playing mixed doubles again this Sunday. Seems like.
Awesome.
I don't
That'll be
think the
something to look forward
cyberboy
to.
should be banned, Papillon. Like, I really don't think it's that bad.
I
It's
hate
a lot
it,
of
but
skill to like use right, especially
I hate
against
the
like
cyber
diamond level players with their DTs. Like it's not easy to sword those kind of people. Like they know how to fly
Yeah.
around with DTs, and it's not. It's really hard to do aerials with the sword when their vertical play on you is so good. So I think it's fair.
being
Cyberblades
inspired by
make a
your
lot of
video.
clips.
Yeah.
Like you
Being
pink
inspired by your
screaming.
video,
Yeah.
I think I did try. I did my best to try and do Cyberblade. In fact, I went into custom lobbies and just ran Cyberblade only
Yeah.
for a while, and then Cyberblade and DTs. And I just suck at it. Either that or I break my house. I break my house and fingers. So,
Oh my god.
yeah. That's where I stand at the Cyberblade at the moment. So yeah, ban the Cyberblade, goddammit.
They should get all.
If I can't use it, no one should.
We have the ban the Cyberblade camp and the pro Cyberblade camp.
Well,
so
you
we're-
Yeah.
remember the videos that
Ban
they
the
banned
Matadors.
Matadors there? Yeah.
Ban the
This is
Matadors.
a play where the sword worked out really well, actually.
Good defensive.
Sorry, I'm just putting my.
This one.
I'm not trying to like sort of feel up Radfox here, by the way, on Radfox's stream. I'm just putting my controllers down so I can have a sip of Jack Daniels in the early Sunday afternoon.
And here goes the last part where what we got the money for.
There we go.
Oh yeah, this was a crazy game. A lot of action in this game, at least for us.
This is that maze thing you were talking about, the spider web, right? So
that
kind
was
of.
just offensive building. I
Yeah.
was charging
Yeah.
them and just building. I call it tanking, actually. So I'm like the tank.
Oh, cool.
So I'll walk in there and throw a build and just get all their attention, and then Radfox
Yeah.
come in and like just murder people.
Yeah, it's a really good thing to have someone with that role in the team. And with that, actually, we can sort of talk about roles in team composition. So we'll maybe put a pin in that and talk about it after the clip's over, because there's quite a bit of action here.
Yeah, there is
Yeah, it's
like the
about
most
to
action
end.
stars. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy who took first place here, he got like 1100 damage, if I remember correctly, but 0 kills. I feel so sorry
Oh
for him.
no!
Yeah, he couldn't
Wow,
kill
that
us because
offshot.
we just wiped each other.
That offshot that he hit on you from straight above
Yeah.
was pretty spicy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's Danimal. That's one of the
Yeah.
best players
Yeah.
out there.
That's
so.
yeah.
He went through a phase where he
Yeah.
was just using the FAL constantly in everything that I cast.
He was a
It was
monster
amazing.
with the. He's one of the best players I've seen with the foul. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
in comp.
yeah. I mean, he could just as easily use the Magnum, I'm sure. Now,
Yeah,
that
that's a good
the
point.
foul's kind of been nerfed a bit. Good builds just
Has
to
it?
get yourself. Well,
Box
just in
yourself,
terms of
Fox.
like
Fox
this
in
is
the
a
box,
while ago.
HoneyGun, you remember?
Oh,
The
Fox in the box.
strat. where-
Fox in the box.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
man.
here we go. Yeah, so you can see what happened here.
Just boxes yourself up. Casey accidentally drops down, exposes herself. She's gonna fall down.
But yeah, no, just the foul range nerf that happened, you know, after
You see
the
everyone
initial
died
period.
there, and he's like the last one, flies and like, oh,
He got the win for nothing.
yeah.
Oh no, we didn't get first. Damn it, animal.
The freest win, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, look at this,
That
10
was
kills,
crazy
yeah.
kill game, though,
No,
Yeah.
that's a crazy kill game for sure.
Yeah, for...
it was-
Action-packed game.
Yeah.
Right, so let's
rolls
just
though, right?
jump out of that.
Mhm.
So yeah, just bringing the camera back to us. Yeah, there's some pretty intense action in that clip. That whole game, really, it was just all out.
Pink is
And that's the cool
amazing.
thing about Metropolis. Well,
Yep.
so getting back to what I was saying about roles, it is really useful to have a tank. Jinx,
Mhm.
thanks very much for the follow. It's so useful to have a tank and someone to put down damage. Whenever I was playing in Arc, my job was basically that I would try and push people from an angle that would drive them through open ground as they're backing off, so that my support could just nail them with an AK or something. And then we had a sniper on our team, and she would just be trying to hold off the other two and stop them
Oh
from
yeah, she was a good
from coming
sniper
at
too.
us.
Who
Samantha,
was
yeah,
that?
she's great.
Yes, Samantha Steele.
Mm.
Yeah, I actually played
Yeah.
a duos tourney with her one
Yeah,
time.
the
too. Yeah, she was
LGBT
solid. Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah, we went up against Orzoneeks and all them too, and that kind of comp. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Clev, all them. Yeah, that was good. She was an awesome opera too. I remember.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah,
So
roles.
you probably have one of the best operas in the game though, right here, as your
Yeah,
partner. So
clear.
it's great to have for her to have a tank as well, so because she can fill two roles in doubles, you know, just
Yeah,
popping
yeah.
at people
Tank,
and
yeah.
then right in to
Yeah, you remember
to
Pink said
play
like
support.
strategy, she headshots, he chargers, yeah.
He pushes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
No, but yeah,
Actually, I
the
do
tank
have that
roll,
clip queued up as well.
We usually do. I don't know if we have one designated tank role, but like actually on one of my teams, on my old Arc team, yeah, I was the tank, or Spray and Pray was the tank. So yeah, I
Mhm.
think there's usually one tank, or the two chargers are the tanks, just in general, maybe. My current
Yeah.
comp team is. We have two chargers and one opper, and so I'm one of the chargers, and Blitz, hey, it's Blitz, my awesome teammate, is the other charger, and then Luma is our opper. So like, yeah, I think you need at least one tank, maybe two.
Yeah, I mean, so that's why I say we have like a tank support and opera role in my team, and the support was kind of just because Meta's always got really great aim from mid range, and he could just pound people with AK. Whereas
Nice.
because my aim's not that great, I like to get up close with like AK and DT. So so as long as I'm pushing and putting enough pressure on them, they're inevitably going to run back. And so
Hell
I've got
yeah.
to make sure that I'm really good at surviving in close range. So the things to practice for being a good tank, Pink. Let's take this away. For me, I think
Things-
I have to be able to build. I have to be able to heal on the fly while I'm building, and really fast weapon swaps so that I can switch up between spray gun and burst fire. Burst
Yeah.
damage, rather. What about you? What do you think?
For the
your opinion?
tank, those are perfect. I mean, you need that because you got to swap between your builds. You pretty well. Can you lag? Can you be a lagger and be a tank? I think so, because if you
Yeah,
have
you
someone who
can.
has excellent aim like Radfox, I can just walk up there, build, and Radfox gonna shoot him in the face. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be nice. But I
Yeah,
think
absolutely.
the most important thing is map awareness. So Danderson is one of the best shot callers I've seen. He was diamond.
He's amazing,
not currently
yeah.
in Arc right now. But he played with Scanter and whoever their third would be. Their third change. But anyways,
Mhm.
he told Scanner something that still sticks with me. He said Scanner charged kind of somewhere he didn't really know enemies were, and he got killed by it. And he said there was nothing he could do. But then Danderson said, "Well, if you didn't know they were there, why did you go there?" And I think that's
This is
beautiful.
It's very
It's
true.
like you kind of don't even move unless you know where everyone is. So I think the lead person has to know, like map awareness, has to like kind of know like exactly where everyone is before you dare go in there and start charging. If that makes sense. I think map awareness, that's hard too. It's not something you can just pick up, right? Gotta
Yeah,
listen.
map awareness. Map awareness is the thing that. So whenever I first came into contact with you, it was my very first scrim, I believe, or second scrim, on the Game Over server, and I sent you in my footage because I was like, please tell me how to not die. And it was mainly due to really bad map awareness going in from pubs where you just drop anywhere and just go and push whoever. We didn't.
We do
never
that. We
thought-
still do that.
But we never
Radfox
thought
and I
at the
still do
time.
that.
Yeah, like my team and I never thought at the time. I mean, I was playing with a decent team. You know, Yazgoth was like top 150
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
that guy was a good player.
And you know, going postal, he was like top 50, even though he didn't play very long. So I managed to rope him into playing again, even though he was a bit rusty. But basically, we dropped and we landed and just got absolutely rolled over by a squad that hot dropped its summit, and then we went through what used to be a refinery, it's now Metropolis, and got pinched there in between two teams. And I was just like, wow, I didn't realize it until you mentioned it in your sort of video analyzing my gameplay. So thanks very much for that, by the way. But map awareness, it really drove home the point of why you need to consider this, and it's something that I paid a lot of attention to. Jack, your girl, actually actually helped me a lot with just map awareness and how he thinks about it. He sort of divides the map into these tiles.
Jack or girl, very scary player in terms of strategy. He's good at positioning his team and leading his team. Yeah, very well. I play against him every week. It feels like these days. But, roles. Yeah, that's the tank role, though. I mean, it's a different role, but you know, I don't. I think a lot of people talk about the tank role, and maybe it's only because I'm always the charging role. But I'm actually curious to hear about the other role, the anchor or the support role.
I was just about to get in there.
Radfox can talk about a lot more than me because I don't even play that position much.
You're sick. That's guess right. Okay. So it's funny, HoneyGun, you were saying about that clip you sent to Pink. Now I remember that, and you were saying like you were wondering how to stop dying, and we had like a joke between me and McCheesy now that when he dies or any other guy dies, not like lately because lately the pubs became like so tough, but just before that it was like, you know, you die all usually when you do silly stuff, and so I used to ask him a lot like, why did you die? And he said like that helped him actually a lot because he started on like analyzing things, why he just died. Yeah, and now there's like a joke. Someone wanted to play with me and he said, well, prepare yourself to be asked by the Fox, why did you die? She's gonna ask you that if you die. Like, really? Like, okay.
Why did you die, Fox? Why did you die?
Yeah, so yeah, that's a fun thing. In that clip we just watched, there was a time when he went just on my stream. Yeah, you need to take the shame of Fox. Someone just
the Grand Banana music.
Yeah, someone just played the clip on my stream, the shame of Fox. So yeah, I don't like when like usually, yeah. So I am like often they like anchor like trying to play safe when I feel it like okay. I need to say it soft when everything is about to go not right. I want to say that phrase about the fan and, you know, what Pinks usually says. So, yeah, when I feel it's like not right, I tell my teammates, you're alone there, I'm not there, like, be very careful, or just go out of there or like run. And usually they don't listen to me. And yeah, then I say, you're going to take the shame of walk now in the walk of shame. Yeah. So like, yeah. In that clip we just watched in the last game of the mixed doubles, when Pink said that guy is just one tap. I mean, you saw so many zone grenades, right? And you knew there were like two more teams except us. So I had 6-4. He just stressed me. I'm like, I'm not going there. He's not one shot with 6-4. I just escaped as far as I could. I mean, it was a small zone, but I just escaped. And yeah, we just stressed. And we not won that game, but I mean, 10 kills games. It's like, it feels like a win, you know?
Well, 10 kills in any game on your team is great. It's a great game.
Yeah, and so soon I'm going to upload a video on my YouTube with like the zone run. that also the game we didn't win, but it was my longest zone run ever, like 5 minutes and a half. I went from Metro to like Defiance, around Tower, to Plains, and to Frontier, and it took 5.5 minutes. I don't know. It was like 10 bananas, 10 sodas. I don't know. I will need to count that. But yeah, recently I noticed the game tougher, so I tend to play safer and tend to zone run a lot. Like zone runner, like it seems easy. You just find bananas, right, and you run and you survive. But no, like I saw so many times when just people, they just take the shortest route there, and they just don't make it. So zone run is just something you like need to think of, like, because you're such under stress. Usually it happens after I have been breathed, so I have nothing. I need to heal myself. I need to find a gun. I need to find all the heals possible. I need to think where the enemies are. And when you zone running, it means the enemies know where you are. They're just waiting for you, but they don't want to go to the zone. So it's like so under stress. You need to, like, the biggest thing there, yeah, of course, find heals and to listen to your teammates who tell you where the enemies are, because usually it's never one team. Usually zone run when it's like not the biggest map, but like half of the map only left, so it's very, very dangerous. It's like I don't know, Pink, you need to make a video about that, how to zone run.
Yeah, and so one of the things that a lot of people don't realize you got to pay attention to in the zone as well is you're fairly safe when the zone line is still moving, because it's not doing that much damage. But whenever it stops while it's stationary, you're gonna take a good chunk more damage. That's when the damage ramps up. So you kind of just gotta get lucky, I guess, whenever you're forced to zone run, and then just try and time it so you get out of zone before it starts hitting you for 6 ticks.
But not only that,
as much as you can.
Even when the zone just moves, not even stopping yet, there is like point when you are far. I think it's all only about the first zone, maybe. So there is a point when you're far, like really far away, it hits you just -1, and you think you're all right because you see just -1. But sooner you get, like closer you get, it starts hitting by 5, like almost instantly, and you die often at that point. So you need to keep it in mind, because it seems like that's not obvious to know. I don't know why it does it. That's like that's sneaky. It's sneaky.
It can really creep up on you. You can be like, I'm fine. Oh no, not so fine anymore.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, what's funny
you're kind of sliding off your chair. Come back. Come back to it. Look in the mirror.
I don't really have a butt in my, but it's angular because I'm in a banana suit.
Slippery. Oh, that banana.
Well, Bran did say in my chat, Pink is the coolest banana,
Funny. That's something about the zone run, and we're all scared of the zone because we play comp. But I think people in public games just ain't afraid of the zone as much, because in public games the zone doesn't really hurt that bad, to be honest. You can stay there forever in a public game, particularly the first 2 zones where it's only ticking for 1 or 3. So yeah, the zone. Controversy was saying the zone takes way harder.
Once you get to 140 zone damage, it's brutal. So speaking of comp, actually, hold on, Fox, do you want to catch up on your chat there?
Just my chat?
Yeah, just do you want to catch up on it or anything? Because
I'm reading it. I'm reading it. It's all good.
I was just going to say, hello,
There's
Aaron,
a question about
Badger, thank you very much for stopping by. Pap, you're a legend. And yes, there was whiskey in that in this can of Pepsi right here.
Awesome.
No product placement.
We were talking about the support
sponsored.
Role. Sorry,
I cannot read your chat.
I'll backtrack a little bit. We were talking about the support role, and then we got kind of stuck on the zone runs. But I think what Fox is saying is, as a support role, I think you're kind of the anchor, which is what I call that position. But it's like, if you fail, that it's over, right? Because you're usually the last person to die. So she was already thinking about how to survive, right? She was like, "Oh no, that guy's not one tap. Like, there's other teams around because we heard the zone grenades, and I got a zone run." Like, she's already thinking survival. So, for those of you who are not going to be chargers,
you probably gotta think about a different way of playing. More like, how does my team survive? You know, what do we do? And sometimes that's why the backwards person or the anchor person is the shot caller. I've heard a lot of pro teams say that.
Natty Bets.
But yeah, goes
Natty
both ways,
Bets
I
was
think.
probably one of my favorite sort of anchor type players, especially when he was playing with Biohazard back in the day. Biohazard would be an amazing tank. You know, charges. He had insanely fast weapon swaps. And then Natty Bets would just come in, absolutely like holding it down with op fire. If Bio had to, you know, just heal up or something, Natty's there to throw down some op fire or AK fire, and then if Bio dies, he'd res him, he'd drop him some builds, he'd drop him, you know, a gun, something like that, and some heals. Which is, you know, just also being a good teammate, but especially for an anchor role, it's you're kind of like the logistics of the squad. You want to keep eyes wide around and see what's going on, and make sure you're not getting third partied, and call that if there's a chance. So
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that you're playing anchor and like that sharing things, and I am playing the anchor and I have a video about how to be a good teammate. Yeah, it's like you described it perfectly. Yeah. And so by the way, about like if playing not maybe not comps, but more for usual squads, the usual pubs, the shot caller, the anchor, right? And I op, so I usually tend to stay like farther from my enemies, not pushing, so I see more. So that's like perfect description.
Just that wider field of view gives you a lot, because tanks tend to get trapped in tunnel vision. So if you suffer from tunnel vision, you might need to become a tank. That is. Oh wait, we're pointing the wrong camera. This one. If you suffer from tunnel vision, become a tank and let someone else tell you who to shoot at.
Your advantage. Yeah.
Well, in squads, there's 3 people, so one person can do nothing if not do nothing. But like one person can maybe just focus on shooting people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
just focus on their aim. One person shot calls and the other makes the plays. Charges.
So I mean, so the support role that I talk about, Metazoid's role in my squad, he was support. So his job is to watch me. He only watches me. If I'm shooting at someone, he shoots at that person. That's pretty much it. We're trying to pick off one player in a 2v1 all the time. So my job is to sheepdog and corral them away from their team, while our opper will hold down the other 2. You know, put enough pressure on them that they can't get close to us. And Meta will just laser this guy as soon as I get him out of cover. So I very rarely get kills. I do damage, but then they run away, and then Meta just beams him in the side of the head, and then we move on and do the same with the other one. So one at a time. It's kind of a breakdown of the thing. So
there is no skill steal. There is only teamwork. Yep.
In comp for sure. With the current rank system,
everyone tries to kill steal.
Everyone wants the kills. So it actually does make teams scarier, because they're all shooting at you. They're all trying to KS each other. So, whenever we were playing together regularly, whenever we were playing together regularly, I was like, you know what? It's actually good if you're stealing my kills, because it means we're at least shooting at the same people.
Angry, you know.
There's logic and there's ego.
Yep.
This one wins too much sometimes. The logic should be the one, okay? But
when we play squads, I usually tell one of my teammates, at least, like usually the one who I don't even know, probably every teammate should do this, but I usually tell at least one of my teammates, just be close. If you not sure how to play right now with me, just be near me. Thank you very much for the follow, Concessa. Sorry. So I usually say, just be close to me, as close as you can, just cover me, and you'll be good. We will win this, because so often, he's so low, he's literally 5 health, and that's all. I die, the guy dies. That's all good. It happens so often. But there are people who don't listen to me, and I'm not playing with them anymore at all. So guys, if you want to play with me, please listen to me.
Well, it's
that's
the
fine.
most horrible thing. So, remember when we first started playing? So you weren't very experienced at the time.
Yeah, oh my god, I
and,
was a
like-
noob. Say the truth, I was a noob when I started playing with
Well,
me. Yes.
The thing is, though, that it actually was really nice for me in that I could try and practice the leadership skills that I was trying to learn from Pink.
Yep.
And so I was able to sort of move us around the map. But your personality doesn't really fit very well with being led. So then I was like, just why don't you try leading? But the problem is I'm really bad at following. Whenever someone else says something. So a mountain can only hold one tiger, not two. That's what I'm saying.
I've
here.
never heard of that before.
It's an old Chinese saying, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm thinking about my current team and like, am I the leader? I don't know if I'm the leader. I think my current team has really two leaders, me and
You're
Luma.
the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, no, Luma is just as good at rotations and all that as I am. So it's really cool finally to be on a team where I don't have to make all the calls, if that makes sense. So I can focus on my play more. But yeah,
When someone can pick
I'm
up the
okay
slack.
with another leader. Yeah, I'm actually okay with another leader. I guess as long as they're making the right calls, I feel like so I'm not interesting.
Well, I mean, it's nice if like you gel, like that's why. So Cobra NA,
chemistry, God, chemistry.
Cobra NA were so dominant for so long in the Diamond Division.
Until
Because
this season,
if you listen to their
uh-oh.
well, that's because they've gone and played Veil. But if you listen to their comms, they're talking about everything but the game most of the time. They're just not really talking much about where to go or what to do. They just kind of going, oh, there's a guy over there, here. There's a team over here. Hattie's cracked, that sort of thing. And really, what they're doing is because they've played together since they very first started the game. They just kind of know instinctively what each other like to do, and they tend to agree on that anyway. So I think it's unspoken for whenever they're in the zone, they will just be pushing stacked with DTs on people, and no one ever said push these guys. They just do it because they know that's how they play. So I mean,
it's a rare case though, because each of those people at their peak were like, they're still the highest skilled players.
Oh, skill wise,
yeah. So it's but totally, it was really interesting to watch them play. It's definitely a treat.
Sorry, my chat has just got me laughing here because Papa just said no one pings like a Pap ping. So I played with Papillon Defer the other day, right? Actually, we 1v2'd Rafe,
Nice.
So Rafe's a good player, and so I was sitting there like, okay, well, if we're 1v2'ing, we have to be coordinated. So Pap's pinging Metropolis, and we're down at like crack houses. And I'm sitting there going, okay, right, fine, I'll head over there. So I'm moving fairly quickly towards there. And he's like, he's on me. He's picking Metropolis. And I'm like, what the hell? You're behind me? And he's like, yeah, he's on me. And I was like, but I'm nearly at Metropolis. She just pinged the wrong place.
Oh, gosh.
And so we
God.
played like a few more games. And then we started doing pubs. And she started pinging like random things. She's like, he's right there. And she's pinging like the satellite dish, like the stanchion on the satellite dish instead of the building that the guy's actually in. And I'm like, no, he's not. He's right here. I can see him. And he's like, no, he's over there.
Perfect.
Oh my
things.
God.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Francesca says I play better when I'm having fun. And like, yeah, that's for you. Like, if you get like two just
Absolutely.
frustrating games, you just low confidence and stuff. And yeah, I can relate, Francesca. That's 100%.
yeah,
I'm
so
different. I'm the opposite. I'm having fun when I'm playing better. that's just
that's true.
that's just me.
see, I kind of am like that, but I don't want to be like that. I want to just be able to be like, whatever, just go and play and do whatever. But like sometimes I'm just getting like stomped on, and I'm like, no thanks. I'm not a masochist. Fix your matchmaking. So speaking of this, actually, I did have an idea. I did have an idea for matchmaking that I ran past. I put it back in big box feedback form. But basically, it's whenever you form a squad MMR should be generated, right? And if you lose 2 consecutive games, it lowers your MMR squad size, so it puts you into like a slightly easier lobby. If you lose 2 of those games, it'll drop you again to another level.
Yeah.
And then if you win, it'll automatically put you up like back to where you started, and you can kind of just rinse and repeat. So as long as you start like winning more than 1 game in a row instead of like losing 2 in a row, you'll kind of just keep with that particular squad for that day, keep an enjoyable play experience, because otherwise, like if you are playing with a kid like a baby, and you just stomp them and don't let them win in whatever you do, like hide and seek, you just never let them hide. You just like, I found you because you're standing in the open, what are you doing, kid? That sort of thing. Then the kid's not going to want to play hide and seek anymore. So you got to let them win like once every couple of games just to keep them interested. I think like at the moment, I feel the dopamine reward system in Pop is a little broken with the current squad setup. So I'm hoping that in the new update they might make some changes. That would be lovely.
Oh boy, we could talk about this the whole session.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. Yeah, that makes sad. Like a lot of people said, and like that's like what makes me think how I play now. Like at least last month, for real, I don't like. I used to play with all the people, even if I don't really like them, but I know like they're great players, I will play with them. But now, for me, the most important thing is that the squad chemistry. Really, even if like yesterday. Fridays, last 2 weeks, Fridays are just the horrible days to play, like the toughest days. Like last Friday and this Friday were like so horrible. Like yesterday, I lost 1 KRP. This is like incredible for me. Like what?
The Sunday slaughter is just moving back throughout the week, further and further.
Yeah. But like yesterday, I was playing with McCheesy and Scoticus for the like whole 5 hours. It was very tough, but just because we have such a good squad chemistry, like we all love each other and we know how to work together, we love even if we lose. Like it wasn't frustrating at all, because last Friday I was playing with different people, and I don't even remember with whom, but the people are different, we play different, and it was getting so frustrating. But when it's good squad chemistry, it doesn't matter if you like we win or lose. But that's the thing. Before you could play with anyone and you would be still having fun, but now you don't have fun if you just go solo or something.
That is it.
Right?
I mean,
it doesn't even matter. You can get second place like that and mixed doubles, and it's amazing. But like now, it's just not fun
as
at
long
all.
as it doesn't feel like you're getting. As long as it doesn't feel like you've got 0 chance to win your lobby. To give an example, I played 7 games the other day, 0% win rate. Like 1 kill per game. It was horrible.
Oh my god!
My first game went in, and there was MD Guru and who was it? Like his team, Johan, I think it was. So that was the first game. I was like, oh god, why are you here? The next game we've got Balpo and Ryan Today and Mr. Demonic all in that lobby. Next game, we had Tiny Watermelon and Ready Player One. Next game, well, basically, like the last game, we came second, which was okay, but that was because Scanter was in the lobby and he just killed us all at the end. And I was like, "Why is Scanter here?" I'm playing with people who don't really play that much anymore. I mean, Pap doesn't play much. I don't play that much because I'm just kind of burnt out by the whole lack of. Yeah, Kingslayer was in there, Pap. That's it. Kingslayer and Clutch Cartel. Death Raider. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. And so like Pap was on the verge of just being like, I'm done, I'm uninstalling, and I was like, I'll just leave it installed and maybe play sometime in a couple of weeks. I don't know. And then I just decided I'm just going to exclusively play bots, and I still haven't actually played bots yet, but I played like a couple of insane bots. That was about it. I haven't like spent a proper session doing it.
Serious problem though. Like for real. Yeah. Oh boy, I was gonna make a whole video on this for YouTube, like just on the current state of the game, because I really think Big Box screwed the pooch on the ranked system. Like you don't add a ranked system without adding a casual system. I don't think deathmatch is the right answer because it's not the real game, system. Right? The real game is squads. Everyone knows it. You can't trick people into thinking that squads is not the real game, right? So if you play the real game and you don't do well and you're only rewarded for being first, like
Well, now it's better rank point system, but I think it's too late because they already engraved in everyone's minds that you have to be first because of that first system that they had where you only get points really
Only
if
to
you're
win.
first place. And so that was for like what, 3 months of engraving in everyone's head that if you're not first, you're not having fun and you're not getting points. And like now everyone's stressing about their rank points. And now even though they made the system better, like as long as you're getting kills, you're like third place, you're still gonna get points.
No.
Like it's too late. It's like everyone's like, no, I have to be first now. And so they ruin their game in that you can't have fun without being first.
Yeah,
and just
like-
it's gonna turn off a lot of people.
Someone at Big
Yeah.
Box obviously went to like the Ricky Bobby school of like game design and was like, if you ain't first, you're last. That's it. That's
it's
all you got.
horrible.
And
I mean, look,
it's not rewarding.
I play. Pink is like fifth banana. I'm not there because like I play too many. Like he doesn't play pubs too much. I play like 5-7 hours a day. That's like difficult to play for such a long time and keep your like best. Last 2 hours of my stream I just ground walk. I cannot do anything about it. I'm too tired.
No,
yeah,
more of
I'm
this.
too tired. I'm just ground walking. I'm doing nothing. And so like here, for example, MK Car says after RP started, he now plays only with like 3 people. And, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And
MK used to
about the
play with like
RP,
everyone.
yeah, and RP like I don't know. I
That's
keep
sad.
from like 30 to like 70 grand banana because I gain and lose all the time. But even for me, like it's not top 25, and I need to gain RP. I need first place and 3 or 4 kills. If I get second place and 5 kills, I lose RP. If
And you have to
the,
kill.
the only exception is if I get like high, if I like kill people from top 10, then then I gain RP. But usual people, no, I need like 6 kills, second place at least, or like first place 4 kills. Then I will gain like 110 RP maybe, So
Can't
it's
imagine
I'm
doing that
constantly
much
losing
killing and
because of that.
winning. Haven't done it. I'm a
For
loser.
7 hours in a day, especially, So I'm just losing RP every day because like you can. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I mean, So it's not fun. Like with RP, really, it like graves in your mind that you need to win. And before that,
quite
people didn't really
simply-
care about that. People were just having fun. Oh,
Like,
by
quite
the way,
simply,
like
it's a game that makes you feel like a loser isn't a good game.
yeah.
And so they just need to like
Maybe.
rethink that. Make the game make you feel like a winner again, please.
Yeah, so that's Unity. So I started finding ways of having fun in the game again. So one thing I've been doing recently is, thanks to McCheesy, he started that, and now I do that to different people. I just come to people in the lobby and ask them for a knife fight on the top of the tower, like right away on the drop. And so you can show that clip from the. You just save the link, HoneyGun.
Yeah, and the knife
Yeah, we
buttons
can
are-
share that. That was actually really fun. Let me just bring that up.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
like now I have fun in the game. Not playing squads, but doing some other weird stuff. Okay, smooth.
Let me just bring that up.
Even the bots are stomping me.
Yeah, but really, I've just started thinking recently. Maybe if like there is no, I don't go solo now at all. There is no point because I lose even with a stacked team. So I'm just thinking if there is a moment where you like no one is available, I either go to TDM or I'll just start going to bot battle to practice my op only, because this is not very fun.
Yeah, I really think they screwed up. Period. And I don't know if they should remove RP because it is a fun system, but I really think they screwed the pooch. So Big Box, if you're listening, fix your dang
Did I mess
game.
it up?
Like,
I feel like I messed it
if
up.
someone like Radfox is feeling those kind of feelings, can you imagine what like the average player base feels like, right? On Facebook, I see every day if I open the Facebook community page, there's at least 1 or 2 people complaining
definitely screwed it
about
up.
full sweats, in their lobbies and stuff, and I get it.
Also, you know how calm I am. Usually, I'm like chill. I never rage, never swear and stuff. Like it's almost impossible to make me like mad in the game for real. But I did have one
what is
day
this
recently,
doing?
like last week, where I played 8 games. I won 1. And I go like T-bagged several times, and I just quit my stream after 8 games. I'm like, I'm like mad. Like this is like the first time ever. I just end my stream. I need to chill for a couple of hours, and I'll be back to streaming. So yeah, this is like, that's like Even for me, it's too much.
Yeah, I can't imagine what the average player feels.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
You're
what I'm
on the
saying.
top echelon of players. Like, yeah, just
Yes,
oh boy,
Let's go. Let's go.
yeah, they're gonna kill their game if they don't fix it.
Yeah, and I think it's just player retention. You want people to feel like they got a chance at winning stuff. You want to feel good. Yeah, exactly. Just that little hit of endorphins every now and then makes you want to come back. Like even golf, you hit one shot that you want to come back on the 18th, and you'll be back next week. You know, whereas
you can get endorphins from this, what she's about to do.
yeah,
So he
you can give him be a thrill seeker.
So here, a guy in the lobby, I don't even know who it was. I don't know. I don't remember his name. He just came to me in the lobby and said, "Are we doing the knife fight, Fox?" I'm like, yeah, of course. And the game started in like 3 seconds. I didn't know if he comes, and what appears is like, it's better to watch. I asked my teammate to come with me, just in case there will be multiple.
You need to get like the spray for that has a knife in it. You need to just spray that on the tower from the pods.
Okay.
That's the answer. Just to announce that there's knife fighting going on there.
That's smart.
Yeah, I need to do that. So here goes the first.
Yeah, do get the stats and dissect them. I'd love to see just how much like player base they've lost, and I can't imagine
the whole team went
gaining
here. The whole team
new
came.
ones.
I killed one. Here goes second. Almost.
You need to do the Yo Pappy, go through them and back, right? Isn't that the one?
I mean, that's.
Yeah, backed off too early there, you see.
Yeah, second. Here goes second. The guy decided to race. I'm like, what? Race? Okay.
Let's play
Okay.
dirty.
And
They
here
come back with
goes.
knives.
Yeah. And here goes.
Dual-wielded knives.
Yeah,
There's
third.
another one.
But I know he's like full health or almost full health, and I'm about to die, but I
Managed to
try
get him once,
anyways.
too.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Oh, he's one hit. He should be one hit.
But as
Yeah,
I
you
saw
nearly got him
he
with that tickle.
revived, and we know there is the whole team here, so we can just squad wipe the whole team. I decided to go for a rest too, and I see my teammate is like one hit.
Go away from him. Go away from him.
I mean, I rewatched this clip like 5 times already. I laughed absolutely
Such
every
a good
time.
res too. Your teammate was getting really close to him. I was like, no, back off.
You did a nice fight. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna upload it to my YouTube later. Oh my, this is like amazing. I mean, literally those
Knife fight
guys
on
are
tower.
just yeah. That's the best knife fight I had so
ultimate
far.
meme. It was
Yeah.
the ultimate meme for so long.
Now I made it a thing.
Yeah, it's
Could we
now going to be a
actually
thing.
get
So,
those
yeah.
stats, Papillon? Like, could we actually get like how much player base is dropped and how that differs from pre-patch? Is that a possibility?
Mhm.
That would be really cool to look at.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I would be really interested. And you know, like I don't know if Big Box will ever sort of end up watching podcasts, but if you do, Big Box, we do love you, and everything we say is out of love for the
We clearly
game
love
and
this
for you
game.
guys.
This
but
man just designed this virtual room for this game.
yeah, it's like a pop shrine. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna just quickly show you guys what it looks like from right here. So here we have pink. The walls are rather decorated with various things. We got a mirror so we can see what we're doing. And yeah, so it is my little pop one shrine. So and look, there's the pineapple.
Yep.
So
My viewers know
Fox,
what
do you
pineapple
wanna-
means, so there's
do you want to
pineapple.
explain to the greater
No.
audience as to why there is a pineapple there?
Wait, can
Pineapple
you
is
see
not
the
her
face zoom
safe
in?
word.
No, that's not safe word. That's not HoneyGun. I went here to explore the world and I asked him, "Do you know what pineapple is?" That's your safe word, right? No, I just have. I mean, I get this question like almost every day in my chat. So pineapple is just a word for my voice recognition app. Veller from the Radfoxvr told me like how to set up the voice recognition. So I don't like need to write. I used to write down on a paper. Oh my god, this seems so like such a long time ago. I used to write down on the paper like nice moments to clip or like good games. So I would just could go back there and clip them for my YouTube, for my TikTok. But now I have. Now I have the voice recognition app. I can just say the word pineapple. It puts a mark on my stream, and I can go to the dashboard on Twitch and just clip it from there. But why pineapple? I know some people say like you should just use like normal words, not to confuse people and to
then
sound
it
like
would recognize
like
it.
a normal person. Yeah, but like clip that. It just the voice recognition just doesn't recognize my voice when I say clip it or clip that. But the word I try different words. They're usually false recognitions or no recognitions at all. But it's just I think Pink, it was you who told me like to try pineapple. I'm not sure. I don't remember. And
No,
I just
wasn't me.
no,
It was
I don't
not
remember
cheesy.
who it was. I don't remember. So I just say pineapple, and it always recognizes my voice, and there are never false recognitions. So it's just perfect word. That's all.
That's
It's just
handy.
pineapple. I say pineapple, something funny, epic, etc. Haven't. That's all. That I want to
Yeah.
clip or rewatch later. I mean, sometimes I say pineapple after the tea bag. It just means I will report it. That's all. It's not like something I'm going to clip with. Yeah.
Very nice.
Let's see if I can.
You know, as about matchmaking, I played a lot of first-person shooters and League of Legends. I was actually at like the highest level in League of Legends back in the day.
Ooh.
And so like,
Asian.
I'm very familiar with. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so familiar with like the queues and all that. Like, I would personally be okay with a long queue time. Like, so I'm up there
Yeah.
right, as the Grand Banana and whatnot and stats, whatever. Like, I wouldn't mind waiting 3 minutes for a good game, like against pure top people.
Pink,
I
sorry
would be
to
okay
interrupt
with
you,
that.
but that's what when I was rewatching my first ever games like 1 year ago. That's what was there.
It
Like
used to be,
every
yeah.
lobby, you had to wait 3 minutes exactly. That's what 180 seconds. That's exactly what we
Really?
used to do. Yes, 1 year ago, my first games, every lobby 3 minutes to wait. So it's what we had actually. We just
Oh,
forgot
was it?
about that. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah,
they
I
can
guess
do it. I
so.
mean, they can do it. So it's a real thing. They can do it. Like that's not a problem. They used to do it.
Yeah, maybe the player base is getting smaller. I don't know. They must have had a reason for it. But I wouldn't mind waiting 5 minutes for a good lobby. Like League of Legends, when you were at the top, you had to wait sometimes like 15 minutes to play against the same level of skills. So like, I would be
Wow,
okay
yeah.
with that. Yeah.
I think so. If I could get, like, I mean, at my level, I would probably be quite happy with like a mid sort of level thing. But as I say, I think if it was based on squad, like a temporary squad MMR, that would be even better. Because instead of just, following the sweatiest person in there, if it just sort of gave you, like, if it gave you top MMR from your very first game or somewhere close to that, or just even like a sort of upper middle MMR, right? And if you win 2 games in a row, it puts you up a bit. Yeah, something like that would be nice.
I think they
Or
have
just
that.
if you win a
honestly.
game, it would just put you up again. But if you don't win, it should be dropping you really quick to somewhere where you'd have a chance to win. So if you don't win 2 games and it throws you into another game and you still don't win that, and even though it's easier, it should sort of be bringing you down to at least the point where you're getting like a decent chance at it. You know what I mean?
I would love to know their formula. I know they have one because like it's so obvious when like I'll queue against a sweat squad and we'll fight and we'll win them 3 times in a row or 2 times and then we won't see them again, and it's a very consistent thing. So I think there is that where like if you're queued up against certain people, you play against them and someone drops or goes up. Like I think it's there, but then again, there's the level 20s who sometimes get in the lobby, right? And then
Exactly, and it's like, well, why?
that doesn't work.
For
What do you mean
guys,
level
like,
20? If sometimes we go duo with someone and we have that third that, oh my god, wait, how did you fly just now?
this is my second day. This is my
Yeah,
first
right.
day.
That must be
Yeah.
Thursday. I mean, we do get that. Like, so it's not even level 20. That's like first day game. So
I even have a theory that they
Yeah.
crank it up on certain days because like I
That's
bet they flip a
possible.
switch sometimes because sometimes like
Panic
like,
mode,
you
like
can tell
crisis
there's
mode.
matchmaking. Yeah, you can totally tell there's matchmaking because like I'll queue like when I queue with my homies who are they're all like those top kind of players, and then when I queue with someone who I've never played before who's like a level 30 I just found in a pub game, like all of a sudden the people we're fighting are not the same level as what I was playing, and it's so obvious. So I think there is matchmaking. I would love to hear their formula or just like have them show it to us so we can dissect it. Like that would be fun.
yeah,
I'm
I
not
just
gonna
Gun is
do
remembered
really big, Pink.
like
You
months
managed to
ago.
scale your gun up.
Oh wow!
You managed to scale it.
I just noticed that. Oh my god!
Size matters, everybody. Size matters.
So like months ago, I think even before RP, I was playing with some other streamers who just started playing the game. So I was like level 59 and they were like level 15, both of them.
How did you even do that? I can't scale my gun, and I'm the admin. What the hell?
I don't know. I just picked it up right here.
Yeah, it's probably just because you're so huge. Because like, even your
Oh,
love
maybe,
gun got
by the
bigger.
way.
Yeah,
Oh
your
my
love gun
God.
got bigger
I
as
have no
well. Ooh, that sounded really,
when-
really kinky. Your love gun got bigger. Yeah, Stealthy Badger there in the chat says, "Bring back the Halo 3 formula instead. Everyone modeled it off Call of Duty Prestige, which is terrible." The Halo model, I believe, was like if you lose once, you're going like straight back down, like a whole level or something like that. You might want to like elaborate on that in the chat there, and if you would, and sort of fill us in. But yeah, I mean, absolutely, the Halo model was pretty brutal in terms of being able to climb. It was really hard to climb. You just had to keep winning constantly, basically, and if you didn't, you'd drop down. But you know, if that meant you would drop down into an easier lobby, then at least you'd have fun on your climb. You know, because you just had to keep winning, and if you're not winning, then you know at least every time you're winning, you're getting some dopamine. You know,
Makes sense.
so
What were
So
you
when
saying,
I was
Fox?
playing, with those two streamers, so I was level 59, they were level 15. First 4 games or 3 games, we had their lobbies. So when I realized that, like after a couple of kills, I just went like, like 1-star M60 only for the whole game because the lobbies were just bots lobbies for me. But then after 4th game, all the lobbies we just had like, I remember in one game or even 2 games in a row, we had like no please, so like high top level players
Yeah.
all the time. So I mean, that's all that like we won all those games before, and then we just didn't win a single one, but it still was putting us to those high level lobbies even if we lost every game. And
Yeah.
also something about about the system that I hear from a lot of people. You probably saw it pink in like Rad Discord, for example, or like in suggestions and verified that if you go solo, it should be different. Like if you go solo, they shouldn't
Oh,
be
yeah, for
like
sure.
all of them stacked teams. Like because you go solo, all of them are squads, or you
Yeah.
go duos,
Mhm.
it should be like duos. So if you go
Yeah.
solo, it either should be like a squad of 10 level people or like a squad of, I don't know, just also solo players.
Mhm.
That
That's
must be a
great.
thing.
That'd be nice.
Because I cannot go solo because of that, because I know like I
Solo
will
is
just lose
brutal.
every game. So
Yeah.
yeah.
League of Legends, that's how it is. They have a solo mode and they have a squads mode. Yeah, so that would be awesome.
I mean, it's
Well,
not
at
even
least it
a
used to be that
mod.
way.
It's,
I
it's
don't
just
know
the
how it is now.
MMR in general. You see solo player goes in. You don't just accept other like full stack teams in the lobby. This just only not full lobbies. Like
Yep.
not a
So,
big thing.
just looked at the clock there, and we're kind of pressed for a bit of time. I do want to talk about what you're doing
We
right
can
after
talk.
this, Fox, which is the 6 mentoring weapons
I'm
tutorial
gonna
day.
fight people and they're gonna fight me. That's what I'm
So,
gonna give tricks and tips how to knife people effectively. I mean, yesterday I was preparing like going over the things I want to say there today and set the settings to check that I don't fox up the custom room because I never do custom
Don't
rooms.
box it up.
Yep. So I gave him tips like what I do, how to knife. Like first 3 kills, I just sliced him and then he started winning. Like I mean, yeah, it was like it became tough because he like, oh, that's how you do that. Okay, he just got it. So yeah, I think I will have a lot of people and I will make lobbies even tougher, which I will regret. I mean, I already regret about my op tutorial because I see so many people now which know how to move and I cannot get them. And Makchizi says every
You
time,
made
Fox,
it
that's
harder
what
for
you said.
yourself.
But you told to
Raising
do
your
them. What
own-
are you complaining? Yeah. That's exactly
Raising
what you
your
told
own
them to do.
challengers.
Yeah, my own
so-
challengers for you.
Quickly just going back, Stealthy Badger has put in the chat about the Halo 3 formula of MMR. He says it balanced it off games versus wins and losses versus experience, i.e. the amount played. Typically, you reach a certain level of ability in any game and you plateau. This would then pitch you against similar level players consistently, which would be amazing. That actually sounds quite nice. You know, if I could just play against people sort of just above my level, around my level, it's that way to grind over a plateau instead of falling straight back down again, getting stomped off the edge by Scanter. So yeah, there's that. So yeah,
Yeah.
just about six mentoring in general. If you guys out there haven't heard of it, it is the next biggest thing, obviously in VR, right? It's basically where we take new players, people new to Pop One, and possibly we'll be branching out in the future to new games, people interested in getting into comp. But basically, we're going to be teaching you from the basics. First day in the game, how do you improve on a like one to one, not one to one, but like a personal basis. You'll come into custom lobbies with each mentor. A mentor will take you through certain things. Usually, it's like one mentor to a squad. Like in One Man Army and the coaching
They
scrims
have
on a
different
Friday.
events almost each day. Yeah.
Yeah. And so all of those things, you can sign up for them really easily just by reacting to one of the things in the channel. And then yeah, you can basically just you get the invite to the lobby, we bring you in, and the mentors will talk you through what you need to do. And they'll watch how you play and try and make you sweatier, basically make you harder to kill and make you more dangerous.
Ask you
'Cause
why
that's
you
what you want
die.
to get. Yeah, that's eventually sort of what you want to get. So it's really handy sort of setup they have over at Six. All of us, I believe, are currently mentors. And are you Pink?
Yeah, Pink was one of the
Six?
first
Mhm.
who
Yeah.
did the weapons Wednesday.
And so I'm also excited to announce that I've just roped Pink into being a mentor for our comp school. Now, this is slightly different from Six Mentoring. This is Six Clan. But basically, what we're going to be doing with that is we're going to be holding like a find a team scrim type thing where people will basically swap through everyone in the lobby, see who they gel with, who they got chemistry with, who they like playing with, because that's pretty important. And then we'll take on one of those squads. Each mentor will take on one of those squads. So they'll have a lead mentor, then they'll have a vice mentor, a co-mentor, and then also in a third slot of people that'll be helping will be sort of a fluid slot for clan scouts and representatives. The clans obviously kind of like THC, TTP, MTS, SKS, CIC, Game Over, all of those guys. If they want to send clan representatives, basically what the mentor will do is try and sell their squad and their talent to the clan, and the clan will also talk. Like the clan representatives can talk about what they want in their clan ethos. What sort of behavior is cool with them, and just what they want out of it. Because it's fun just hanging out with like-minded people. For example, I love hanging out with the guys over at CIC just because I get along really well with them. So little shout out to CIC there.
All good people.
WWW, of course, Wild Wild West, one of the oldest clans, if not the oldest clan in the game. Just started as a place for like-minded people to get together without squeakers and play together, and it's kind of grown from there, and now they've got great people like Pink Punage and Radfox. Yes, I stole that from you. So yeah, that's going to be Six Clan and our comp school that we're setting up. Think of it like the Top Gun of Pop 1. That is what you want. So and eventually, yeah, once we get that framework for teaching down, we'll branch out into other competitive VR games, hopefully, and
It's
get
free
coaches
too,
in
right?
from
The coaching and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, it's all free,
Yeah.
we do it out of love for the community, because we basically want a VR community to be cohesive and for people to basically like each other and get along with each other and treat each other as they want to be treated. That's kind of the idea.
We want you to do well
So-
in ranked too, so you don't quit the game.
Yeah. And I mean, I would have loved, like at the start when I was first getting into the game, I would have loved someone to sort of take me in and say, look, all of this stuff you're doing that you think is good is not good. Stop it right now.
I mean, you
Come
were
here
the one for
and
me,
I'll
I
show
guess,
you the
HoneyGun.
ways.
You took me like
Yeah,
two months in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just got it from Pink, so it's Pink and Jack Your Girl that sorted me out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about Six Clan. One thing I did mention as well was Game Over. Are any of you guys playing in GoP1 this season?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What nights are you guys playing? I'll be
We are
shoutcasting
You
the
have to
Monday
ask
nights.
Fox. She's the manager. I just lie.
I mean, Pink
Yeah.
will be playing with another squad on Thursdays. He stole my
Oh
time.
yeah.
They made just one time, for me to sleep longer, and
Yeah.
well, yeah, I didn't get that time.
Oh.
I'm doing 2
I'm so
a.m.
mad about that.
on Mondays, so that's like
we're
9
gonna-
p.m. for you guys.
We're gonna
Well, 8
play
p.m. for
on
you.
on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, HoneyGun
Cool.
with McCheesy.
Yeah,
It depends. Like
Cool.
just like what day is better each week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be shoutcasting the Monday night lobby at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern.
It's.
Yes.
I don't even know what time it is for me. It's like
Yeah, it's super
4
early for
a.m.
you, like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2
so I'm
a.m.
not
for me.
never playing it.
But I
Yeah.
figure I'm off on a Tuesday, so why not? that's
Oh yeah.
that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. Always love the action over a Game Over. Super
You
chill
should
people,
shoutcast
really
mixed
nice,
doubles on Sundays.
flexible lobbies. Sundays, maybe. I don't know. It
UGL. You
depends
can
if
shoutcast UGL.
Nightmare. It depends if Nightmare
UGL
asks me.
on. I'm playing UGL solos now on Saturdays. It seems. It's like 7 p.m.
Mhm.
your time, and we are playing duos on 9 p.m. also
Yeah.
on Saturday. So yeah,
So,
come join us.
So many
So, yeah,
leagues. So many leagues.
So
that,
many
yet
leagues,
another
yeah.
thing. Yet another thing to talk about is the expansion of UGL, and yeah, I mean those guys are
Maybe
really.
we'll get him on.
really
We'll
doing a
get
good
Ghost
job.
on.
Yeah,
maybe
we'll get
on the
Ghost
next one or
on
something.
sometime.
I'm sure he'd love
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
I've asked for like the next couple of episodes. I've asked Cronides from Game Over. I've asked Tibu Ted from Six Mentoring. So that'd be really
Nice.
good. And yeah, I mean, if we can ask Ghost Recon, I'm sure he'd love to get on and talk about what UGL brings, because it's basically trying to make a non-toxic league where people can compete without, the sort of name calling and machismo that happens in ARC servers sometimes. So no shade at ARC, but
Well, yeah, I
No
personally
one
think
can
like mixed
deny it
doubles
happens.
is the best league just because they have the auto scoring system. You don't need to do
Auto-scoring's
anything,
amazing.
and the stats you can like see
Yeah.
how you do.
See how many ticks he did with his
general.
own grenade if he wanted.
Yeah,
It's amazing just how
yeah.
much info they get. So
My teammates are ARC leadership. Go ARC!
yeah, go on, go. I mean, like, okay, so
Go on.
I still
Yeah, we
I still
gotta get
always
Complete
love
on
watching
too,
ARC.
Papillon. Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
really-
get all the
really
big
happy
league
to,
people on here. That'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
know
really
Complete
love
did
to
wanna
see
do something
ARC.
like this on YouTube,
Really?
just
Wow.
talk about ARC. Yeah, he did. And Luma
Well, he's
too.
very
We
welcome on
could
the
get
show
them
for
on.
sure.
That would be cool.
Complete's very welcome on the show. Complete's a nice guy. Like he likes to abuse me about sitting in my pod till the end of the to the game. But whenever I see him in a lobby, I'm like, I'm not hot dropping. What the hell? It's not happening. No way.
Fine.
So yeah. Anything you guys want to talk about in particular?
Well, I was thinking, since we have the Fox here, and I think there's 3 content creators here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Fox could tell us about the life of being a content creator. She does it for a living.
Yeah.
I just do it for funsies, but she actually does it for a
Me
living. So it'd be
too.
interesting
You do
to
it
hear
for
from her
funsies,
side,
but
I think.
you do it for funsies, but you're the one who has the monetization on YouTube, and I don't.
Yeah, but that's because you're in Russia and they probably wouldn't let you.
Yeah. No, I just need like several more hours and I'll get it. But yeah, I mean,
nice.
I do content for a living, but kind of I don't get any money from it. Yeah, because I'm just I cannot withdraw anything. I can only withdraw if you can donate me on the link in the description of anywhere. Then I can withdraw
yeah.
money.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Help a
editing.
fox out.
Yeah,
Or abandoned
Pink will
fox
agree
needs,
that.
needs help.
How is the
Pink-
life of a content creator, though? Like,
I mean, here you will agree
how
with
do
me,
you
Pink,
wake
like,
up? What do you do every
Content
week? kind of thing?
creator, it
Hey,
just takes such a
Jen.
long time to edit anything. Like edit something, it just takes hours to edit. That's like crazy. I remember you like playing some good day of games, and then you just don't sleep till like 4 a.m. because you're just editing something. I mean, yeah, that basically happens to me too, but not. I just do it in the mornings. It just takes a lot of time, but like I love how my videos look like on YouTube. I do get the best thing is, guys, if you like something, always leave a comment because that's just what keeps us moving. Yep. You see those
Sorry, just
comments,
zooming in on
especially
you, Pink, 'cause
suggestions.
You look so good, Pink.
what?
Sorry.
Keep going, Fox. Yeah, keep going.
So yeah, like, comments are the best. In the comments, you can just always show like if there is something like bad or good and what you want to see. Because I like have so many ideas from just my viewers who just want to see something. Like even yesterday, I was streaming and was talking that I'm gonna attend the 6-beer mentorship today, and people said,
Mhm.
"Oh, I would actually love to like be in a lesson with you where you just teach us in the lobby. Like you do have an op video, yeah, but I would like to actually be there and to listen to you and chat with you how to be like a better sniper, for example." So you would just I say I don't know, I haven't thought about it for like a lot, just like a minute. And then how I see it is like everyone takes open their hands and they tell us what they see, like what do they have the problem with, and there's like a real IRL class, I don't know, or something like that.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. So I do need to check like what mentorship has, or maybe other discords, and like what
Yeah.
suits me, and maybe do something else. Yeah, like the only problem, like my biggest problem, if anything, is the time zone, because like it's
yeah.
what I'm doing today. It's called Weapons Wednesday. Well, it's Sunday, right?
But it's Sunday.
Because it's yeah, because it's 4 a.m. for me. I cannot. I mean, like I do wake up for comps with Pink at the time, but that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not waking
He's the
up
only one you're
anymore.
willing to do that for.
Yeah, he's the only
Yeah.
one I'm gonna wake up for at
I
4
feel
a.m.
you.
100%. Yeah. So yeah, but that said, like we can like move time for you, like no problem. Like they move time, not like I mean for me, but just for different people, for everyone who asks for. Yeah, they want all the people possible, all the people they can that can teach something. So yeah, I'm just doing it on Sunday. And by the way, Big Box, if you're watching, thank you very much for promoting this thing in your official Twitter and Pop One Facebook.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
Like I was surprised. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get. Oh my god! Look, 18 people watching. That's crazy. Thank you guys.
Wow, that's great. Thank you all for being here for podcast. This is our
Yep.
first episode, and I couldn't have asked for better guests. You know, because Fox and I, well, Radfox is the reason I'm streaming in the first place, basically, because she was doing it, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So thank you.
Aw. Yep. And I mean,
There you go. Wow,
yeah,
there's haptic
yeah.
feedback.
I
I didn't
mean,
realize that. That's
I was playing
weird.
with HoneyGun for like HoneyGun was like my main teammate for months, and now Pink Ponage is my main teammate.
And now
So
I'm
yeah, there's
burnt
like
out.
just yeah, too much Fox. So yeah, Pink doesn't play too much
Too
with
much
the
pop,
Fox.
that's the thing.
He
Too
knows
much
how
pop.
to treat it.
Too
Just
much
kidding.
pop, and then it just like I think I chose the worst time to come back because they just made the massive update and the changes to MMR, and I was like, wow, this sucks, and I'm out again. So it's been like
Oh, no.
months since I
Oh,
properly
no.
played.
But you do shoutcast now, which is cool. I think you like
I
it more
love
now.
shoutcasting. I
Yeah.
love shoutcasting. I love watching people who can actually play this game.
You can't play.
So-
Don't do that. Don't do
Nah.
that.
I mean, mentally can't play at the moment is what I mean. So yeah, it's great. Jen, thank you so much for stopping by. I see you there in the chat. You're amazing, and
That's Jen.
thanks for waking up. That's Spunky Jen, yeah.
Spunky
so-
Jen. Yeah.
So yeah, you're wonderful. Thanks for stopping by. Everyone that's been here actually today, thanks for stopping by. This is kind of a new
Yep.
thing. No one else is doing anything like this at the moment. So just
Thanks
the
to
Pop One
Honey.
talk show. Yeah.
Thanks to Honey.
So well, it's also thanks to you asking Fox. Otherwise, I was too scared to ask Fox. I was like, no, she won't want to do that.
No.
So
I was scared to
thank you
ask
so
I
much.
Sarah.
I
You
do
should have been,
overreact
yeah.
sometimes, yes.
Yeah. That's good. No,
So-
I think what this is really unique, Honey. I was thinking. I think I told you this personally, but like when I'm at work, yes, I have Radfox on in the background while I'm working, and my boss walks by, and I'm like, "Don't even look at the screen. You're good.
Forget
Like,
about it.
But, but I would like also, I have multiple screens like of people, streaming open. I would also like just like a talk. Just like people talking about Pop One. No one just like talks about it like a podcast. But this is so much better than a podcast for the obvious reasons. And you put so much work
You
Even
into
your
can
this.
eat the
banana.
banana.
I'm a banana with a gun. Like it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
and I can't stop looking at these avatars on my right. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Body physics, Pink. Body physics.
Yeah, there's body physics. It's so distracting. But it's just good fun to talk, and we get to learn about things. I think it'd be really cool to have all the leaders of all the different leagues come and talk about their leagues. We can definitely have some of the best player in the world kind of things come, and just other people too. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'd love to get Scanter on. Yeah,
that'd be easy.
That'd be cool. I mean, like the nice thing is, like, a lot of the super sweats all do play PCVR, so it does make it a possibility they can come in here. There are some people I would have loved to get in, but unfortunately, Neos is PCVR exclusive. But anyone in the chat, if you've got like interesting clips you want us to like review next time for next week,
Sure.
Not sure what the time slot will be next week. I mean, do you have any idea?
Man, I'm good. I love.
We can work this out.
So yeah,
I really
we
enjoy
could do
this.
like twice a week. I would be cool with that.
I would be totally fine with that too. It'd be like Pop One's version of the Joe Rogan experience,
Fox is just gonna be angry if it goes over her time with me. So
Yeah,
just be careful.
Yeah. But yeah. What time is it right now?
You can always ask me,
Fox, you
HoneyGun,
have
if you...
4 minutes. You have 4 minutes until your thing.
Any last things you want to say, Fox?
No, what do you mean? It's 2 hours
Wait, how
more.
long do you have? 2 hours more? Oh,
2
never mind. Then we
hours.
can just chat for
Oh,
I have 2 more hours.
What time is
What
it?
are you talking
What time is it?
It's
meant to be?
mentorship. It's 2 p.m. Eastern.
2
That's 1
p.m.
p.m.
Eastern?
Pink,
Oh, fine.
and
I thought
Pink
Pink
doesn't
said
check
it
my
was
messages, I tell you.
This is why you don't
Pink
ask
said
me
it was
about
at 12.
time. This is why
Pink
she's
said
the
it was at
manager.
12 Eastern.
No, it's 2
so-
p.m.
Yeah.
Well, she's the manager. That's why she's the manager. I don't do time.
There was
Just
me like
work
rushing
too,
this to try
I have
and
an assistant
move
because
through.
like
doctor schedule and this game comp. Yeah, it's a lot of scheduling. But shoot, hey, can we play my clip, my recent clip? I would like to promote my art.
Yes,
team.
absolutely.
Yeah, just a second. Can we please, just before this, let
please.
me in the end. Yeah, so yeah, HoneyGun, like no joke, if you not sure if Pink can make it, really ask me about the time because I usually know what comps he has. Like
What
really
he's
just ask
actually
me.
doing.
I mean, I am actually
Just got
his
rezzed.
for you one manager. So just a couple of messages from the chat.
I'll just
That's not
approach
a
your
joke.
secretary then. I'll approach your secretary when I need to talk to you, Pink. It's cool.
Okay, so look at the messages in the chat. Let's go over them. So J Cherry says setup looks great. Nice job, y'all. So yeah, seems like
Hey,
HoneyGun
thanks,
has spent
J-Cherry.
a week doing all of this, and this is like amazing. So you see the pictures behind us. This is just I sent them a couple of hours before we started this. I just sent him several pictures and several clips, and oh my god, this is amazing. Yep. And
Absolutely amazing.
also MK Car says, love that I got the chance to play with Rad and Honey. Yeah, before you gone per town. Yeah, thank you, MK.
It was great. Yeah.
Yeah,
I still like playing with the MK.
Yeah, Jinxwin says, good job, Fox Pink. Probably for the those, I don't know. Paco Beer says, this is going to be an every Sunday thing. So no, this is going to be different days and different times, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know that certainly the September the 4th, I can't do this early on a Sunday, but I could do later because I'm playing golf in the morning.
Are you gonna
It's a charity
promote
thing.
it somewhere so we know when the next time is, or we just need to
Yeah,
watch your
absolutely,
notifications on Twitch? Where are you gonna promote it?
I will put it usually. I'll just go around like every Discord channel I know. I'll probably put it in the Pop One Discord channel since it's quite related to just Pop One in general. So that's a place you can look out for a notification for sure.
Okay, you know what? Just tell me every time, and I'll also promote it to many people because it seems like I can
thanks.
promote
You're the
pretty well.
best.
So yeah, so we can
We'll put it
promote
on
it.
YouTube,
And
too.
wait, are you gonna create your own YouTube channel to just post every video, or is it gonna be only on
no,
Pink
I was
Pony
gonna
just
give it
videos
to-
every time?
Yeah, I was going to
Pink,
give it to
okay.
Pink. So I'll do the streaming. Pink will
Wait,
take the video
wait,
and
it's
put it up
time.
on
Let's
his...
take a picture for the thumbnail. While we remember,
Oh, that is
take a picture for the
amazing.
thumbnail.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
wait,
I
should we
forgot
do
about
a
that.
wide shot?
Yeah, just send,
Do you wanna do it
just
from wide?
press on the photo, I guess.
Hey, what do you?
I mean, I just took pictures. Wait,
I'm going
just
to put
press
a
the
timer
photo.
on. I'm going to put
No,
a timer
I'm just
on.
pressing the photo and it takes screenshots.
And
Pink.
Eventually, the timer
Look
will
at the
go off
camera.
with his gun.
Nice. Nice.
love it.
Screenshot taken.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome.
Pink,
Here's a
would you like a copy? You can just take a copy of that if you
Oh,
want.
that's so cool. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
just
you can
grab
link
it.
me.
Just grab it
Oh,
there. And,
yeah.
Oh man.
Awesome. This is gonna be our
Yes.
thumbnail, Pink. So you just
just-
make
just
these
grab it
and just yeah.
with your-
Mm.
And
so,
also
yeah, grab it and then go to
What a nice
save
little-
screenshot.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
put it anywhere.
You
Look it
can-
on your table. You know, like
Yeah, it's
you
so
can just.
cool. Yeah.
If
Hey,
you pick it
HoneyGun,
up,
you
press your secondary select and you go to export screenshot, you'll be able to keep that on your PC.
HoneyGun, you know what you need to do, both of you? You just should collect these pictures. Like you have one there, right? With our
Yeah, I'm just gonna
selfie,
save
but you
that
should just
screenshot.
make one wall of just these small pictures
Oh, so-
Yeah,
from
the little
every,
ones, yeah.
from
Yeah,
every
totally.
like from every shoutcast, not shoutcast, sorry, podcast. And this is gonna be amazing. Imagine that wall of so many little pictures. This is gonna be cool.
He's finally in the
And
middle of his
also-
seat again.
Yeah, Napcol says this has been lovely to watch. I learned a bunch. And MKK says lol banana if you can. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Now let's
Hey,
go to the
Napcol,
clip.
Thank you so much.
Yep, let's go
Look
to
at
the
the
clip.
clip strategy. Yeah. So this clip we're about to watch, my team just finished arc. My main comp arc team just finished the season, and we are ranked number one in Red Division, which is a great division to be in. And so we will play in the Diamond qualifiers coming up, and hopefully we do well, and then we be Diamond, hopefully. But if things continue like they were in this season, then we will likely be there, hopefully.
Yeah, watch your left.
But yeah, it was really fun. This was just yesterday. Spencer subbed. My normal team is Hey It's Blitz or Blitz Baby and Luma. So it was really cool to play with them. And then here we got Spencer playing yesterday, who subbed at the last minute. What a champ! And it worked out really well. Chemistry. But it was kind of interesting. We were looking for a sub for this entire week. And we scrimmed with a few different people, and we ended up going with this guy who we didn't even play with, which was
Wow.
funny, and it kind of worked out chemistry-wise, and chemistry's so important.
I'm coming in with you guys.
Like, you know, Spencer is obviously a high-skilled player. I think a
toss his
couple
grenade
of
on you
people we
guys?
scrimmed with before
I can't come
have
into
more
it?
comp experience. I know they have more comp experience and
peek,
technically
just
higher
peek.
comp
Alright,
skill,
just peek.
but
Just
just the
hard peek,
chemistry
hard peek.
between him and us
Wait,
was
zone,
so
wait,
good
zone.
that we did extremely well
One dude.
in this
Alright, go ahead,
lobby.
go
It was
ahead.
our highest scoring
By
lobby, I
yourself,
think,
Pink.
the whole
You're good.
season.
I'm right behind you, right
It
behind
was
you.
interesting.
I mean, that's definitely something we were talking about earlier. You know, good team chemistry. Just whether you like a person and like to play with them makes a huge difference. Like, even if I was playing awfully, playing with Fox was always fun for me, at least.
Hey, I was
Aw.
doing some damage,
You know,
I was doing
so-
some damage, though.
Like, I mean, sometimes I would do my best to let the way I was playing get in the way, but like, you know, a lot of the time it's just we had really good chemistry just for moving around, and
Thank you.
I think that makes a huge
Watch out,
difference,
watch your back,
and
watch your
it
back.
certainly
We
makes a
have a
difference
nice
in
zone
comp.
here. Spencer, drop
Once
down,
we get
drop
in
down.
here, it's a different ballgame.
Oh, remember
Absolutely.
we were
Yes,
playing
he
our
does.
first
We need
comp
to kill this guy
together
behind us.
in Palentine's,
some pressure
and
on
we couldn't
Spencer.
find all the like ice lobby tiers, and we were just hiding and laughing just laughing hard in the corners.
Hiding in the corner.
I mean, we could do
won
nothing.
one of those games and got to the second.
I mean, we could do
got to the
nothing,
second
but we were
lobby.
still
It's so
having
funny.
fun. Yeah, that's what matters. Having fun.
Roy is so weak. Roy is so weak.
Yeah.
Watch out left too, though.
was
Watch out
fun.
left. You guys
You
shoot
know,
forward.
whenever I
watch
wasn't
your left.
burnt out, I used to enjoy.
Oh,
I
watch
just
your left, watch
I
your left.
never got mad whenever I
Hold on,
was
left is
enjoying
starting to
myself.
push in. Left is starting to push right here.
And
Hey,
once
push
I
this
started
thing,
getting
Blitz.
burnt out,
Hey,
I guess I
Pink,
was trying to
Pink.
find excuses to
Pink,
like
Pink,
not
Pink.
play. So I was getting mad and stuff, and
We
it's
got it,
like,
we got it.
oh,
We're good.
well,
Fine,
now I know
don't
it's time to
get too
stop.
anxious, don't
So
get
if
too
I ever
anxious.
find myself getting mad, I just go right. Okay, I'm just gonna stop now.
Good shit.
it's not time yet.
90 green, got him? Oh, I got no builds.
But like,
This is pivot, P.
I think that's
teams,
a
two teams.
sign for me. So if you find yourself getting mad, you know, just chill out, take a break. Think, are you really that mad or not?
One's close, I think. One's built. One's
Or
close.
are you
have
just
to
trying to
be
make an
made.
excuse
It's
to get out of
only
game?
game.
He's like right outside me. I don't have any... Hold up, let me shield up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have this video on your YouTube,
This dude's
and
still
it's
climbing,
it's
but
not
it's
your
totally
point
close.
of view, right?
Oh, I got no...
Yeah, it's,
no,
Spencer.
Yeah, I got Spencer's footage.
we got
Nightmare,
some,
a
we
little
got
bit of
some.
Nightmares, just like one clip,
This
and
dude's
then my
still really
footage.
close on us.
It's kind of nice to see Spencer's view. I wanted definitely to rep Spencer because he is looking for a team.
He
he
just got
subbed for
affiliate
us.
as well.
No.
What
I
do you mean
believe,
affiliate?
yeah, just got affiliate on Twitch. So, yeah, guys, do stop by Spencer's stream, support our community because our community's, you know, it's small but it's great.
Wait,
Thanks
what
so
does it
much,
mean,
Mac Cheesy.
What do I mean? Oh, I want to represent his
represent.
play style, his skill.
Okay.
Because he did really good, you know, and this is Red Division. He did really good, and he doesn't play comp. This is like his second comp game ever, maybe.
You know he's first gun banana right now?
Yeah, that's Grand Banana. That's not comp. That's like way.
No, Blitz!
Yeah, it's very different.
Tapped him.
I mean, just
his
saying you
first
can
game, he
invite
did.
him. Yeah. You can invite like Grand Bananas. Like Bachu was several times Grand Banana. You can invite him and ask him. And Spencer, you can just make it a thing like top one, first Grand Banana
Wachu
goes here.
would love to chat with Wachu, but Wachu doesn't do comp. Yeah, he doesn't
No, I
really
mean
do comp.
here. Just talk to them. I'm not
Oh
talking
yeah,
about comp.
absolutely.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
podcast.
just here.
Play it slow. You
Yeah,
guys don't, you guys
absolutely. You know, we'd love to have. I'd love podcasts to go on and go on for ages, and you know, eventually we'll work our way through everyone in the community. It's the idea.
Fantastic.
So, Mac Cheesy, you're definitely going to be on here sometime. You know,
We gotta move through, boys.
it's going to happen.
We can try to go. Yep, we gotta move through.
Oh heck yeah, that'd be cool.
Right here, too.
I'd love to just hang with Mac Cheesy. It'd be good. Mac Cheesy, is he on PCVR though? That could be exclusive. Everyone on PC will get on here, goddammit. But yeah, if Mac Cheesy's on PC, if not, go to an internet cafe.
There's a lot going on here.
He is on
There's
PC.
a lot going on here, so you need a PC. Yeah.
You don't have to be in VR though. You can do it just on flat screen PC. It's just you won't look as expressive as we do, and be able to, you know,
You know what's
casually
interesting?
point love guns
They're
at people.
busy. Yep, they're busy.
I learned a lot from yesterday's game, and even as I was editing this together,
Hold on, we
like
need to get
I
him-
didn't
we need to
use a
get Blitz out of
shotgun
this.
like at all. This whole game, maybe like twice the entire lobby. I literally was using AK only. In
mid-range.
some games, I only had an AK only, and it's just kind of interesting because it thinks of the roles. My role is really
Right here,
a
full
flanker.
out.
I flank people and I charge.
Right here.
Yeah, so it's like the
Blitz charges
sheepdog that I was talking
head-on.
about.
2 shields.
Yeah, Blitz charges
right
head
side
on,
looks
I
safe,
flank
boys.
and charge,
This is
and
zone
then
right here.
Spencer
This zone is
anchored,
only
if
really
that makes
good
sense. So it was
if
kind of
the zone doesn't
interesting.
go that way, bro.
But it's just
there's
interesting
a
that you can
whole
get
state
away
right
with a
here.
one-weapon build in the, almost the highest level of comp
Wow.
period that there
Yeah.
is. So I thought
As
that
long
was
as you're
cool.
good at
Hey,
it,
this one right here.
as long as
Yeah,
you're
well,
good
you
at that
know,
one weapon, you can do it.
He's
I
right here,
mean,
he's going back
you've
this
seen
way.
Vape doing like op only and Scanter op only and stuff like that. These guys are just so good at the weapon they're using. Now, these guys are so good at the weapons they're using. But I mean, you say they don't work in comp, but I mean, I've seen Scanter pull off like insane, stupid trick shots
Still
even
taking
in
on
comp.
Oh my god,
At
show
the
the
highest
clip
levels
after
in
this.
comp.
Show the
does.
clip.
I'm still missing
If
Shooting
the
right here,
360.
Yeah.
I'm shooting. Putting damage on. Right here.
Hey, honey,
So
can
that
show
clip
the
is a
clip
bit
if
hard to
360,
show.
yeah.
That clip is a bit hard to show because it was on TikTok,
It's on TikTok.
but I will
Aw.
get it.
60 on that
I
one.
will show it. There's just a different way to show it, and I have to
Okay.
bring it to the close up on the camera.
Health on another. Damn it, I'm not getting the kills.
We'll probably have to watch it. I'll probably have to make 2 of them so we can watch them together.
Good shit, good
Yeah,
shit.
MK Car, you're right. Spencer just started streaming. He
Agreed.
told me
Watch out, this guy
yesterday.
right
He's
here.
just getting into it, but God, he was on for like 10 hours yesterday or something.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
With
well,
him
he
in the
made
morning,
he made
and he was still
affiliate.
streaming
It's
when I went
great.
to sleep.
There is
Yeah,
a team on that
awesome.
wall. We're gonna push him out. Whole team right here.
But yeah,
I mean-
he's on though.
Hey, we gotta take
He's
this
looking for a
out.
team. So if anyone's looking for an art person
Blitz,
on
we
their
gotta move
team,
on this
Spencer's
somehow
looking for a team.
before it's too late.
I think he's aiming for Red Division or higher, but maybe gold
getting
might
shot
be
in the
okay
back
too.
and it
Who
sucks.
knows?
Good shit. 45
You say
on
that, I
one.
can't even imagine going into gold or red.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna play Ark in general, so.
They're still in there.
You know, something
Excellent.
really
This
cool
team's
happened the
last
other day
one.
for the guys at
60?
CSC. There wasn't enough teams to run a gold lobby, so they brought on one of the white division teams from Arc
What?
and moved them up.
Good.
Wow, I didn't know that.
there's
That's
one
crazy.
From
In the
CSC,
sky!
sorry. So they're in white division. They moved them up into gold, and they actually did pretty well considering they don't really know
Oh my
the
God,
rotation
what the
strategy.
fuck?
But yeah, Punky Jen,
I was already celebrating
Snake,
and shit.
and no longer in Philly. So they didn't have Speeding Leo because that's a proper white division team. So they had to have a sub to make a new team for it.
All
But
the way down. Yep.
they did it, and they
tap
learned a
on the guy.
lot.
Yep,
And if you
nice.
look at how Punky Jen
Interesting.
plays now,
Two
she's been
fighting
playing a lot
over
with
here?
Winter.
Two fighting in this building.
Winter's a great
really?
player,
Wow, yeah,
and
yeah.
her playing with him, she's getting way better, really fast. So she's in her growth
Awesome,
phase.
yeah.
It'll be
Zone in?
interesting to see how Jen improves
Zoning
more
again.
Very cool. Winter
in the
plays
future.
fast. Yeah, I've played against
Winter
him.
Winter's
Below me?
quick. He's smart.
building?
He pushes. Really nice. His building is
Hey,
great.
I dropped 3-star
His
networks.
movement's top notch because of Echo. You know, his
yeah,
aim's
building,
obviously
yeah, is
good
really
because he was like number 3 in the world or something in. Is it Pavlov or Contractors? And he was like number 2 in the world in Echo. So that's why those 2 games trained him to be an absolute monster at Pop 1.
And we will take
That
it.
makes
Um,
sense.
Oh my
So-
god.
Yeah. So that's actually what made me want to turn my motion dampening off because I was like, you don't have that in like
34-point
Pavlov
round
or
right
whatever it
now.
is he plays. So that was
Right
a
here on the
great
wall.
game.
Doesn't hear me. Dropping on him.
We don't have to go through the whole
Fuck.
thing.
There's
You
another
can
one
stop
somewhere.
if you like.
Good kill.
Yeah.
There's another one somewhere who shot me.
Been unfortunate
Yep,
getting
yep.
taken with that P90.
Oh,
He hit like every
good
shot.
up by Abby.
Ooh.
Abby had my
Abby,
number.
dangerous with that.
I think I only
Well, that was
died
going
in
for
this
Blitz
clip
otherwise.
tonight. Yeah. This was
Yeah,
my only
that was
death
going
in
for
the
Blitz
entire
otherwise.
lobby.
Blitz, is she
And
close?
It was Abby.
Wow.
Good on Abby.
She was gunning for you.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Nice drop.
No, Spencer, yeah, he's a sneaky guy, that Spencer guy.
No, come
Very
back this way.
sneaky.
It's good to be sneaky. Have you ever run into Stealth Jim?
No, you're good, because there's a dude climbing.
Yes,
Stealth
pin drop.
Jim in game.
God.
Yeah.
He made a
Jim
video
was a
of
good
me
pin
on. Did you
drop.
see with his voice, like a karaoke thing?
God, maybe we could even play that later. Good lord. One thing I did about this game, now remember we were talking about rotations and zone rotations. This game is a long clip intentionally because literally we rotated in a big circle around the entire map. So we started
Watch out,
at like
Blitz is on
construction
1-2, 1-2. 15
in
people alive,
farmlands,
hey.
and we're going to
Hold up, we
end up
need to
going
get
back
zone.
to
We
farmlands.
just
That's how
focus on
wide
zone.
this
How many builds you
rotate
guys
was,
got? We need to
but it was
focus on
really
zone.
fast, and we were in the middle of 2 teams before, and both of my teammates were freaking out. We're like, we're pinched, we're gonna die. Let's let another team come and save us from a third party. I said, no, we're not gonna sit here and wait because we're going to die. And we just went straight through both teams, and we ended up doing this hardcore rotate in this game.
nice.
So, and I was thinking, it's something I see only in like Diamond Division, is that a team stacks and rotates fast, like and they all move fast together. That's something I've only seen Diamond players do
So-
really well.
Jack, your girl taught me this thing, and he says like his call for that is to ball up. And basically, if he calls ball up, everyone is like within like 5 feet of each other. They're following the point guy. He's leading them. Everyone is only focusing on following him as close as possible. They use his builds to move, and then when he runs out of builds, he'll call a switch, and support will take the lead.
Alright, pushing up.
And the support will just put their builds out.
There's one in here.
And it's like a way to move really fast and very little
Got one.
trackability. So
Abby down.
it's very easy to be
Pushing.
tracked if you're spread out because they'll see one of you and then they'll know what direction
I
you're heading.
killed this one.
But if
I'm
you're
coming
all
up.
together, like real close, it's hard for them to see. And if you happen to run into one guy, there's 3 of you right on top of one another just to like laser them. So little tip
That's
for
very
the guys out there:
coordinated.
ball up.
15.
Yeah, ball up. Something you talk about with your team beforehand, but
45?
if you call ball up, everyone just stacks right
Almost
on top of the
killed the
leader
one
and
that
follows
flew.
him.
Awesome.
Yep.
So,
You know, it's funny. You were
I think there's
talking
another
about
team on the
Klev,
other
Tech
side of that.
9, and
Yeah,
Orzo
there's 11
before,
people
and
left,
they don't
11
say
people
anything. I feel like it's when you first start playing, you have to talk a lot. Like there was a lot of communication tonight because we had someone new, right?
We got this.
Once you get familiar with team, like Radfox and I don't have to say a lot anymore now that we play so much duos.
We're
Like
fighting over here.
in the beginning, we have to be very communicative, but now it's just like, okay, this building, and we know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we go in there and we just
Watch
tear
out,
it
watch
up.
out.
So
Watch out,
yeah,
he's got a sword
communication's
out.
key in the beginning, right? And then at the end, I think
Watch out,
Yeah.
I think
sword,
honestly,
sword.
less communication is
Oh, Blitz
better,
is getting jumped.
so you can focus on the play. Because you have to
And you
play
can
make
listen.
some crazy
Oh,
plays
man,
here
Jesus Christ,
sometimes.
he walked right
Yeah.
on me.
If you can see
Being
what
able
Blitz
to
does
listen
here in
and-
a second.
Watch
Yeah.
out, Spencer. Watch
Look
out.
at Blitz. Oh, he's about to get charged here, and he builds up the tower.
I killed
and,
that one, I
DTs
killed
this
that one.
guy, and I didn't even help him right here on the left. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I
but
see that.
Watch out.
He-
Give me a second. Give me a
he's-
second.
He literally
Zav the
just sold
Slav
it
is
out. I was like,
amazing
okay.
at that sort of. Zav the Slav is amazing at that sort of offensive build.
Got him. Got
You know, he
Lucas, got
always
Lucas.
builds over the
Two
top
right here,
of
two right here.
someone like really faster than most of them can build, and just flies down on them whenever they move the other way.
Right here.
It's a really effective strategy,
There's some loot
and
here, a bunch
you
of
know,
loot
if you
here.
hit
It
your
could
shots
be
with the
bait. It could
DT,
be bait,
you're
though.
dead in
We
a
got
couple of
one more
shots.
team down the hill.
Especially if you've already
Oh yeah, he's
stripped
right here
him.
in front of us.
He's right in that building.
I threw
Yeah,
his own, I threw his
communication,
own
Good
on
zone
him.
grenade,
like a lot
too.
in the beginning and
He's
maybe
dead,
less
he's dead.
later
Perfect.
is probably a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Health and shields right here.
Hey,
Yeah.
actually, turn around.
You
turn
want it
around.
to be
Last
clear
squad.
so you
Red
can
zone,
hear
red
the
zone right here.
footsteps and stuff.
Rotate hard.
Um,
Down the hill.
It's a
No,
massive
it's
thing
two
in the
different
game.
squads, two different squads.
You can always say shut up.
There's a
Yeah.
whole different squad right here. Oh my god, it's bad zone. Yeah, hey, we got another team right here. Another team right
You
here.
got it. Sometimes you just have to say that, you know, because you
Yeah.
need that footstep. Yeah.
There's three back here.
Well, you thought you heard something.
Oh, I just got, hold on. I just got a headshot. That boy just got so lucky. They're all playing passive because they all just got rezzed.
So in this clip
Health?
we've been watching for a while, I showed a lot of deaths here, and well, it looks like
Health?
a lot of deaths, but these are the only deaths we had the entire
The only
night.
ones you had the entire
So,
lobby.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
only like
amazing.
3 deaths the entire night, pretty much. So it was just
30?
it was a really good night.
I mean, yeah. So the tip is easy, right? Don't die, you win.
Tip is easy, don't die. Well, actually,
Less
the tip
deaths
is-
means more shooting.
Yep.
More shooting means more damage. More damage
There's
means more
actually-
deaths on the other side. It's good.
I'm rotating around them.
Math works out.
What want us these lobbies were rotates, but there's, you know, I was thinking, and this is something I learned just from playing in Red this season, is it's all about rotating,
Got this,
yes.
boys. Oh man, one tap.
But once you get to a point where
It's
you
gonna move
can't
that
rotate
off,
anymore,
just in
you're
case.
going to have to charge. You have to go all in eventually.
Yep, that's it, boy.
Just so it's
and
not
what I see a
in
lot
the
of
camera.
teams do in Red Division is they only rotate, and up to Red Division I see, so like
Last team
gold,
on me.
purple,
Yeah.
I've played in those.
Right here.
They just constantly rotate.
Oh,
but
shit.
the problem is good players don't die,
Last team,
right?
last team right
Good
there. He's
players
right in
don't
the- right in the
die
building.
fast. And so everyone's just trying to rotate until eventually you get squeezed
right
in
here, right
between
here.
2 squads and you die. So there's going to be a point when you're rotating that you just have to choose a squad to charge safely, or you're just going to get stuck and squeezed. And so that's something
Yeah.
I really learned this season.
Gotta be decisive, for sure.
You gotta charge. You gotta learn how to
You know,
charge.
I find that so hard to read. Whenever it's on red, the red spreadsheets, I'm not a fan. I can't
Oh,
see
you know,
this
we were
at all,
discussing
but
today.
blue is
We were
fine.
discussing today with HoneyGun, like how your team is called. Honey says like his team Genesis. I'm like, wait, what do you mean Genesis? His team is called Havoc.
Havoc. I was like, it's Genesis,
the
but it's
clan
definitely in
that
there.
owns
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the clan that
So let me
owns
just
it.
bring
Yeah,
you
we're
back down
Genesis
to.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh no, why is my phone ringing? Go away, whoever you are.
You just bought Population 1. I saw
nope,
someone on your stream saying,
that's
good
not
job
happening.
buying Population 1. The best game ever. Once
Yeah,
you get
great
used
job
to
on
it.
that.
Really, I
Um,
mean, a lot of bugs, but it's still the best game. Even if we complain, I still play it 7 hours a day, so
Exactly, exactly.
it's not
That's
really
it.
like, yeah, that's not
It's
too
just
bad.
really, it's a really enjoyable game.
Yep, yep, yep.
I mean, like as I say, if they can just fix the dopamine reward system for just that, like the squads play, that is kind of the main game mode, then it will take off so much. You know, I think they might have lost some players. I'd like to see the stats on that.
I
But
Some love.
Oh, the triangle string strategy. Yeah, triangle.
yeah,
a lot of
please
people do that.
elaborate that if you know it, because I was going to ask
Oh,
Pat to do
yeah.
that earlier.
Oh yeah, that's
because I haven't
just,
heard him
Jackie's
talk about
team.
that.
Jackie's team does that all the time, and he preaches that all the time. So you
Oh, yeah.
literally have 3 people that literally move like a triangle. It's not like a perfect
Oh, yeah.
triangle,
Mhm.
but it's like it can be a wide, like 2 people here and 1 person here triangle, and you're always working hard cover. So you move up, and you get 1 person here, you get 1 person here, you get 1 person here, and it's like a triangle. So you're trying to have a mid-anchor person, and then 2 people wide essentially, and that's pretty much what most high-level teams kind of end up doing. Like my team, we have 1 lead charger, we have me, the flank charger, I flank and charge, and then we have our anchor, which is Luma, and then we have Blitz, who's the lead charger. So there is triangle, and most good teams will always do the triangle strategy. And against players in Diamond, yeah, they do it as well. Like everyone kind of does that triangle at pretty much gold and up, I would say. So if you don't know what the triangle is, again, it's you usually have one anchor, you have two people working kind of a line, and then you have the anchor in the back who forms that back side of the triangle, and you're pushing the hard cover together and always holding the triangle so that if one person gets charged on the left, for example, by 3 people, the other 2 people can move in to help and form, like, just kind of collapse on that squad. So you're kind of holding this triangle that will move and rotate where help is needed. And that's why you're holding the triangle, because your teammates are close enough to help when you are in trouble. And that's the triangle strategy. But I think a lot of teams do it naturally without actually knowing they do it. But if you don't do it, that's something you have to do as a squad. Seriously. Now duos is different because it's very different. But squads, you can't triangle
with two
you
corners. It doesn't happen,
Clearly, right?
It's not gonna happen. So what we do have here, guys on stream can sort of see my little panel here. This is something we can watch here, but I need to just check and see if I've got this centered. I do not have that in the right way. No, I just need to move that. Hold on, let me go and fix that. I'm just gonna pop up here and move this. There we go. Just move that across.
I love you.
In the future,
I don't even know if this is.
It's gonna be like one of those late night talk shows.
Let me sort this out.
Let
me sort this out. That would be amazing, by the way. Let's try and get this centered here for you guys.
I bet you it's gonna happen.
It will, yeah. I mean, like I showed Pink the other night that we do have like karaoke and stuff possibilities in here, so maybe he'll like that. He is, he's like me. He likes a bit of karaoke, I'm sure. Okay, is that centered on the camera?
Sometimes I go to see like Pink's stream, and beginning of his stream is always him singing in the training park. First couple of minutes.
What have I just done?
Copyright strike, if I play my music while I'm warming up and I'm streaming, like you get a copyright strike, right? In Twitch. So I'm like, I'll sing my own music then if I can't warm up to music,
Yeah.
Give me 1 second while I get this sorted for stream.
So you though.
Is
HoneyGun just
okay? You guys can probably see this.
Fox here, he's like, let me check. Yes, there is. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Let me Okay, guys, at home, here is the clip we're talking about.
Oh wait. Wait, where is it? I don't see it anywhere. I can't.
Okay. Did you see how filthy that was?
Okay.
That was absolutely dirty.
They saw it.
Did you guys see it?
Not on my stream, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay, right,
there we go. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. You can have a look at that.
Scanter, the monster. Absolute monster.
Yeah, this video has been discussed like in many.
Offhand influence on. He does that with offhand influence on.
That's crazy.
Offhand influence. This is ridiculous. Straight ridiculous.
Yeah, it's dirty. So yeah, Scanter, he drops his op off the top of Metropolis, flies down, catches his purple op in the air, does a 360, and quick scopes the guy with it. It is so dirty. Like, okay, so Pink, what is the strategy to learning a skill like that? Because that, like, I want to do this. I just
get a PC.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the power to do it.
Index. That's my.
That would help. Yeah.
I mean, look, Pink. I have PC. I have PC headset. I cannot do that because I cannot rotate with my cable system. I cannot rotate. I just cannot rotate because it hurts my hair. It hurts my ear, and I lose balance. I'm about to fall every time. Yeah, but I mean, if you don't use any cable system like I do, you're just gonna damage your cable. I'm like not gonna spend another like a lot of monies on another headset. So I'm for safety, not for like not for.
I play plugged in on my Quest 2, but not to the wall because I play over over virtual desktop. I play plugged into the power outlet so I can play for longer. So that's what happens. Yeah,
Matt Cheesy
Machizi
said you
just
could do a
being
fox.
Well,
giving
tell
you
Fox she could do
legit
it if
advice
she
there.
cut her hair and ears, right? And ears, because my ears hurt more than
Ears are
hair.
very important. You know, those ears on your head right now look incredibly organic. They're just meant to be there.
Physics are amazing. Yeah, that's
The first time
wonderful.
I ever saw a picture of Radfox without her ears, I was like, "What? The
Yeah, I remember that.
Who the hell are you? What have you done with her?"
Yep. I remember that. That's funny.
Oh no! There we go. She has a love gun.
Yeah.
We all have love guns. You know, let's. Oh no! Wait, I've still got this development tip
And
on my
Pink
hand.
has the biggest love gun of all.
Pink has. Wow, that sounded good.
You started it.
Phrasing.
My cheeks
Everyone
hurt
get the
from
love.
laughing HoneyGun.
Emotional damage. What a time for that redeem.
My
What a
cheeks
time for
hurt
that
from
redeem.
laughing. Oh my god.
Anything you want to close with, Fox? I've got to go
Emotional
soon and eat some fruit. I haven't eaten anything yet.
Sure.
Anything you want
Thank
to
you so
close
much.
with, Fox?
Yep.
As
Let's zoom in on
as
her.
the
Just
guest. Yeah.
Wait, it's okay. I'll do the wide shot. Okay. What do we?
I love you.
I love
that's
you
what
too,
we want to
guys.
say to you.
Okay. Oh my god. So you think you go away?
Oh, I was saying, anything you want to
Oh.
close with, because I gotta
Oh,
go soon, and this is awesome. But
Pink does need to eat,
Closes.
otherwise he'll die.
yes,
Very important.
Can I think of anything? You just played all the clips. Just yeah, I think.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, there were a couple of clips I didn't play. Well, there's a few clips that you sent me that I didn't play because I was just having fun
Oh, it's
talking to
okay.
you guys, and it's like effort to do that.
Yeah.
Someday it will evolve, and I'll be able to just like easily paste the clips in here. I just have no idea how to do it yet because I'm fairly new to this. There's a lot of programming involved that I am not capable of right now.
So we will be waiting for more
yeah.
shoutcasts from you. I will be posting them in my socials too. So yeah, I loved it.
Thanks. Yeah, so
You
yeah,
can
podcast.
if one
podcast
time
will be up. And
Pink
you're always
Pink
welcome.
cannot make
You're
it,
always
if
welcome.
Pink cannot make it, you just
Absolutely. Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah,
You will
we
be.
can rotate.
Yeah, we got we can rotate this week. I mean, like I'm happy to do this, like, you know, a couple times a week. I could easily sit here for
yeah.
like 3 hours and chat, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you know, I know not other people have the luxury of time like I do.
Oh yes,
So,
tell me about it.
I just love my favorite thing about this so far has been the rotating banana above Pink's head the entire time.
Yes.
it just makes so much sense.
I can't flip people off anymore because this skin has like
Oh
three
no, you
fingers
don't
put
have
together,
fingers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have. Yeah, it doesn't work, but
His index tracking does nothing for him right now.
yeah, I'm trying to flick people off.
But
here, it's not
how
working.
mouth moves, it's just perfect. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
In fairness, that avatar looks like it was made for Mr. Witty. And like Mr.
Oh.
Witty.
I don't know anything about, so cannot comment. on it.
So on YouTube, so if people don't know Mr. Witty, he is a YouTube content creator. Do check out his stuff. I don't think he's done like as much Pop 1 stuff as he used to, but Punky Jen used to play with him a lot. He's a really good guy and player, and he's just pretty busy trying to make content while living his life. So do check him out and support him on YouTube. Just support all of the Pop 1 people you see on YouTube, please. That would be very helpful.
Yeah.
I routinely have to go through like my Twitch and be like, okay, I'm not going to like following. I'm gonna go to like browse and just see who's streaming Pop 1 and try and find people and follow them if they're not already. That's kind of the issue.
You really
it's really
have to
easy
do
just to
that,
go to
everyone.
following only.
This is not Call of Duty. There's not 5 billion people who play this game, right? There's like maybe 20,000, right? I'm just guessing. But yeah, do support your content creators like the Fox streamer over there or HoneyGun streamer here because
The Fox.
there's not a lot of people. Like, there just really isn't. We don't make money off of ads, and if we do, it's like a penny. You know, like it's just
It's 1 cent from an ad.
yeah, it's like 1 cent.
Actually,
It's
exactly.
just ridiculous. So just support your streamers. Just watch, follow, like, comment. You know, the comments help the algorithms. Please do support your streamers.
Yep. And damn right, MK. Top 1 community is awesome. I love the
Yes.
fact that I can see like
I was
our chats
surprised.
here as well. By the way,
Yeah.
Thank you,
next
Connor.
time
Very supportive, too.
next time I think, you know, Pink, if you have your like I'll
Stream,
make a
yeah.
thing
People
for
are gonna
your
ask
chat as
questions
well.
on Pink's chat.
You
It'll
can
be
totally
cool, yeah.
stream as well. So I
Yeah.
can
I'll
put your
figure
chat
that
up
out.
as well.
You can see on
it's
my
easy.
chair with this stream with this chat,
I
yeah.
think people would rather look at your avatars than my avatar.
I love your avatar. It's my favorite thing. I mean, I might have boob physics, and Fox has real good boob physics, but I've got like a can of Pepsi strategically placed just to like cock block people. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed this whole thing.
Honey
It's been
is
great to
the
have
god.
everyone here in chat.
Yeah.
And yeah, like what do you say? The studio will evolve into all sorts of things in the future.
This is incredible.
great.
You just don't have the ceiling, we are in space, but
Yeah,
that's
I
something.
like it that way. If you
Yeah,
guys
I agree.
in chat want to see, there is a moon and the star Sirius
It's
up
beautiful.
there.
It's beautiful.
We have a galaxy above, playing pop under the clear night skies
is the goat.
of fantasy.
Honey
Yes.
is the goat.
Honey is
Content creator goat. Streamer goat right here. This is
So
cool.
I just think it's been really fun, man. I
it's
want
amazing.
to.
I would love to be
If
here
you
again
guys,
sometime.
Hell yeah.
if you guys in the chat ever want to be on, Rafe, I know you'd love to be on. If you've got a laptop, I know you play on standalone, but if you've got a laptop, you can get Neos on the laptop and play on the desktop version, and I could still have you in here. So please do. It would be great, and yeah, it'd be really funny to have Rafe in here. Well, everyone basically, you know, we're gonna try and get through. Wait, you got an index now, Rafe? Good lord, he's gonna be so
Upgraded.
sweaty.
Upgraded.
Diamond Division's gonna be scary as. Pink, you got some work for you after you get through those playoffs. Yeah, so yeah, Rafe, on index, this looks incredible. I hear this from Pink because it looks fairly good on Quest 2 over Virtual
nice.
Desktop.
Looks
But
nice.
it looks better on my
Almost
stream,
done.
probably, in fairness. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, Mrs. Pink is calling.
Yeah.
From the looks of things. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Pink, thank you so much for agreeing to do this. It's been amazing to have you. Fox, so good to have you here. Amazing as always. Let me. Hey, look, this is like like a lesbian kiss.
Can I get in between these
Wasn't that
ladies and just like
Absolutely. Yeah. Wait. We should take a photo of this. We should totally take a photo.
Yes.
yes.
Let me put a timer on and photo.
Do.
There we go. We've got a photo timer going. I should have put duo on, but whatever. Longest timer ever. God damn it.
Oh my God,
do you have
that's
a timer
so
on?
cool.
Yeah.
Or Pink, this is gonna be your new avatar, you know?
This is my avatar. Oh, what? That one? No. I gotta find it.
Wait, did I even have a photo spear?
No, I mean on like Discord, like a picture
Oh,
of
the
us
banana.
three.
I'm just gonna,
Oh,
Just
gonna
picture us.
export that as a screenshot there. There we go.
Oh, the profile
Beautiful.
picture. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So yeah, you guys have been absolutely awesome. Thank you everyone in chat for being here. You had to mortgage your house for the index. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Thank you, everybody.
Right, it's expensive. Yes, thank
Thank
you
you,
everyone for
honey.
being here.
Thank you, honey. The
It doesn't look
best.
like kisses. Like, does it look like? I think it does.
Just use your love gun when you want to give someone love. There you go. That's the one.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having us, honey. It was
Yes,
great.
thank you very much,
It's a
honey.
pleasure.
Amazing. It's
Pink, I'll
amazing.
coordinate with you sometime soon for the next installment.
Yeah, for Cronides, right?
Everyone,
Yeah.
please, if you've not already done, like and or no follow, yeah, do like and subscribe to his YouTube whenever he posts this. But also follow us on Twitch. I am twitch.tv/honeygun_go, and Radfox is twitch.tv/radfoxvr. If you're not already there, what are you doing with yourself? Go get him. You know, just make sure you hit that follow. You know, maybe throw a sub here and there. Come on,
Here
it's
and
good.
there, hello.
It's perfect. That's what we want.
Show your love. Show your love.
Yep. Yep. So you guys, we're gonna call it here, and should we
You will
find
see
someone
this
to
on
raid? Do you want
YouTube.
to do a joint raid or something? Wait, are you still
I
streaming?
mean, I'm
No, she's
streaming.
still going.
You're
Let's
probably
just
gonna
raid
I'm
the
still
Fox.
streaming.
We'll just raid the Fox.
I'm gonna
then.
play
We'll just raid
pubs.
the
I'm
Fox.
gonna play pubs
Yeah.
and then mentorship.
Cool.
Cool.
Have fun in mentorship,
So,
Fox and pubs.
Yep.
Thank you.
So, let me go to. Oh, Fox, can you move from the wide for a second?
Yeah, Mac
Just wanna-
Cheesy. Things I
Yes.
didn't think I would hear today. Pink
Thank
has the
you.
biggest love gun. Yeah, because it's ironic.
Pink has
It's
the
not
biggest
true in
love
real
gun.
life.
It's not even.
So it's nice to do it in virtual
It's not
reality.
even-
you know?
Not even a question. He is the grand banana with the biggest love gun.
Things I didn't think I would hear today. Oh my god. Mac Cheesy always makes me blush.
Oh my god, yeah, that's amazing. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna raid Radfox, so you know, if you're in my stream, you will end up in the Fox's stream very shortly.
Good morning, good evening,
Thank you so
and
much
good
for all the
night.
support. And Pink will be
Thanks for the raid,
back with
HoneyGun.
us next time.
I'm very... Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Here we go. Boom.
Yep.
Let's do that. My Cheesy, thank you so much for being in my chat as well. It's very rare that I have people whenever Fox is streaming as well.
Aw, I'm sorry.
So yeah, it's been great to have everyone. Awesome. I'll throw you over to Radfox and see you next time. Peace.
And we're still here.
Honey.
Yeah, it's
Right
here we go.
again.